Looks like it's working. I think it's working. I don't have a lot of faith. I am hawking down Twitch dashboard and YouTube Studio to make sure it's not gonna randomly disconnect again. Oh, I'm angry this morning. Hi everybody. Yeah, that sucked. I'm very frustrated. um Meld Studio, fix yo shit, please. That was awful. I couldn't keep Twitch connected and YouTube wouldn't connect at all. And it's not my internet because I'm getting 2000 up and 2000 down and nothing else in my entire system was failing to work. It was just Meld Studio, pardon my French on this, shitting the bed multiple times in a row. I had to completely make brand new stream keys for both Twitch and YouTube, and that's what I'm trying right now, and hopefully that stays connected. And I saw somebody asking why, if Twitch and YouTube aren't working, why don't I just do TikTok? Well, I don't ever do just TikTok because I need to save the VODs to YouTube, because that's how I've done it since the beginning. So if YouTube and Twitch aren't working, no stream. That's pretty much how that boils down, unfortunately. Horrible way to start the morning. You are correct. You are correct. I am fairly frustrated. Hope everybody had a good couple of days. I apologize for the 1,000,001 notifications this morning. Because I just went and deleted them all from my Discord because it would ping you guys, then not, and ping you guys, and not. Because every time it failed, it sent out a new alert trying to reconnect stream, which is just PG. What a horrible way to start my morning. Hope everybody's having a better, couple of days. Yeah, that completely threw me for a loop. I am very, very in my own head now. Oh, I know it's not my fault. Oh, I know. I already put in, because every time you end a meld stream, it asks you to rate it, and we technically just did 5 streams in 30 minutes, and not a single one of them worked. So every single one of them got a big old middle finger. Back in the reviews, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I'm frustrated. I'm so very frustrated. Good morning, everybody. Just gonna have a sip of my coffee, and we're gonna move on with our day. Oh. I'm not gonna do 20 minutes of breakfast and coffee. I'm gonna scarf down. Actually, I don't even want to eat that at this point because it's gonna be ice cold. And not break things. Oh, I wanted to break things. I don't see nothing. See, when I had a cheap setup, I could break things if I wanted to. Like, I had cheap stuff. It wasn't healthy, but I could do that. Now all my shit's expensive. Now there's nothing I can mess with. Uh, mm, Good morning. I don't want my breakfast now because it's gonna be ice cold. I think we'll just get right into stream, then have a big lunch. I'm so angry. I'm laughing. I'm so angry. I'm laughing. Oh, I don't get rid of any of my tech ever. I have a pile of keyboards and mice and monitors and this, that, and other things just all stacked on shelves now. So I don't get rid of any tech ever. I mean, I just redid my whole audio system based on a mixer I already had. For those of you watching the stream back in the future, it's not going to make much sense over on YouTube, but I've been trying to go live for 30 plus minutes, and the stream kept failing, but it would still ping out a notification and then fail to stream, so it was very, very frustrating if you're watching this back in the future. No, Cobra. No, I'm good. I'm good. It is what it is. It is what it is. On the agenda for today is I want to finish the Skulk Farm, the collection part of it. I'm not going to decorate it today just because I want to work on a different project. I will not be live tomorrow morning now. I actually have friends and family flying in and driving in for the 4th this weekend. And some of them are getting here tomorrow morning now, which they didn't tell me, but they have kiddos with them, so it's a thing. So I won't be able to be live in the morning because I gotta take care of that. So I'll be live this morning and then tonight, but I won't be live again until after the weekend is over. Would I like good news to brighten up my morning? Sure, little demon. What do you got for me? Grab one and break it? No. Still pay for them. There's still good keyboards. Still good keyboards and mice. I'm not gonna break one. Sure, I'd love some good news this morning. Love some good news this morning. Well, it's hard as a rock because it got heated up and then got cold. It's hard as a rock. That sucks. I want to say to those pastries I had the other day, and they were really good. I couldn't eat the middle part of it. Enough for breakfast. It's the end of the pastries from the other day. That's awesome, little demon. Congratulations. That is awesome. Hell yeah. But no, it's the end of the pastries. I got one of those big like plates of pastries from Costco, and I've just been picking away at it. And then usually I just throw it in the microwave oven, like a Danish thing. And I usually do a quick 2-minute toast on it. Problem is, if you do a 2-minute toast and they take 30 minutes to go live and it doesn't work, it kind of turns the whole thing to like rock. It's not bad, but all I got for breakfast because I didn't want to actually cook this morning. Oh yeah, that's new. I added a bunch of things to the screen. There's a bunch of new ones that you can put up on the screen. Careful, they stack though, so if you guys start spamming them in, they will stack on top of one another. Oh yeah, surprised cat. There are other ones too, I think. Oh, somebody got Dancing Toothless and the cat fight at the same time. I'm gonna make it where those pop up like on the stream itself too, because I know it's too hard to see over the shoulder. Yeah, if you have more than one going at one time, they stack on top of each other. If you do all the dancing ones together, it looks like a whole big dancing thing. Oh, yeah. Sapphire, you're only 10 minutes late. When will I make a trident farm? Eventually. Eventually. I don't have an exact time for when it's gonna happen. Hi, Danny. But yeah, there's a bunch of new redeems that you guys can play with as far as the screen behind me. And then I'm gonna have it pop up like on the main. Are we good now? I'm not Piggy, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. Technology. We're just gonna go with just Meld was not working this morning. We're just gonna move past because I don't know if the really flushed angry laughs are doing it for you, but I'm pissed. I'm trying to sip my coffee. I had my breakfast. My new things are working. I'm laughing through the pain of 30 minutes of trying to mess with stream. We should be good to go. What's your question, Paige? What's the question? You want to do Twitch and YouTube just in case? No, because I'm not going to be alive tomorrow. Oh, it's not PC. Oh, no. Not PC's fault. Not anything. Meld Studio. 100%. That was the issue. It's Meld's fault. It's not my PC. It's not any of my setup. No, Meld this morning just, for whatever reason, wasn't working. it would not connect to Twitch and YouTube, or it was really weird. Ow! It wouldn't connect to YouTube at all, and it would connect to Twitch for about 2 minutes, and then it would crash. No, I had a crumb in my throat. It wasn't a sneeze. Aaron got named item. Might be the first time I've seen named item up on the screen, because usually you guys grab that in stream early. I love how Sapphire is now pinging out that I'm live. Thanks, Sapphire. Thanks. Google security. You allowed Meld Studio to access. Yeah, I know, because I had to delete my account and re-add it to Meld, because Meld wasn't working. But yeah, plan for today. Finishing the Skulk Farm. And then we're going to spawn to build a big flag and a fireworks thing for the 4th. Because we did that in the last world, so definitely need to, I want to do that again for this world, and then we'll come back and decorate the Skulk Farm after that. No work today, Miss Danny? No work today? I don't work today. I don't work ever anymore. Oh, I got some new toys. What I'll show you guys. I got this. You guys see something pretty. I got a new keyboard. You can turn on for me. There we go. Turn the lights on. I got a new keyboard for the stream PC. So the main PC is still rocking the Behemoth Pro, but I got a, what's this thing called? A Fey 99 Pro to run my other stream, or to run the other PC, and then I got a new mouse for the other PC as well. So the stream PC the support PC is in the best shape she's ever been in. She got a bunch of new stuff. Main PC, pretty much can't buy anything else to upgrade the main PC, but the support PC got a whole bunch of new toys. It's got new RAM, it's got new storage, it's got new USBs on it, it's got all new keyboard and mouse, it's got a new Stream Deck. It's great. I am back for now. Don't jinx it. The office is humid and moist. Oh, it's perfect in here. I had the heat pump on all morning with the little fan blowing air into here. It'll get warmer throughout the day as the PCs run for a little bit, but we'll see. Box your coworkers? We used to do, when I worked delivering kegs in college, we'd box, but I wouldn't say that was necessarily company provided. Hi, Shay. I wouldn't say that wasn't morale boosting. All right, I don't want the end of that because it's the crust of that Danish is hard as rock. All right, let's get into ClockCraft. I've wasted enough of your guys' time yapping and failing to start streams, so let me get into the world. Hopefully this works at least. That would be the icing on the cake, as if the server wasn't working this morning. That would be the best. That would be the best if it just failed to connect. Okay, it did. All right. Let me do this really quick here. Looks like she's not hot. GPU, CPU usage is down. We're only at 1200. All right, we're good. You actually have some work to do, so you'll be lurking. Well, have fun. All right, I think my mouse sensitivity, or I'm willing to bet it is. Oh, no, they didn't do it. Oh, shit, look at them. It must just be because I've been on the other keyboard last 2 days. No, shit, look at did what it was supposed to do. The one thing I've noticed, so I don't know if you guys could tell, but like I said, I got a new mouse. It's this is the Red Dragon something. It is the wireless version of the mouse I normally use. So this is my normal mouse. It's very light. This mouse is heavy, and I've been doing a ton of work on the other PC. So that's what I think's throwing me off, because they feel the same to the touch, but they're very different weights. So I feel very snappy. I might have to add weight now to the wired one, because I can't add they don't have mouse weights for the wireless one. I can add mouse weight to my wired one, but not the wireless one, which I feel like it should be the other way around. I'll have to find him. It'll take me a second to get used to it. All right. I think we're good to go. All right, let me bring you guys over to this screen. We should have Minecraft audio. Should be able to hear me, see me. But yeah, real quick before we start TikTok. Hi Nat. The plan is when you guys do like the dancing emotes on this screen, I'm gonna have them dance like right on top of my camera as well. But it's a pain in the ass because that's both PCs need to work together to do that. And it's just not doing that right now. Like I had it set up where Toothless would dance across the top of the webcam, but it was like 2 seconds behind this screen, so it looked weird. And then the audio would come through on Meld, but obviously there's no audio here, and then the audio would be out of sync with this screen. It's gonna take some tweaking. I still haven't figured that out. For now, there's a bunch of new stuff for this screen you guys can do that will have to be the work. Yeah. Coffee isn't coffeeing yet this morning. Coffee isn't coffeeing yet this morning. Oh, security camera. Got it. Trust? Okay. Is it edited? Let me fly up real quick so he doesn't attack me. Just gonna do an entire stream with grayscale camera on. 4 cups in. Diesel, I made all my coffee and stuff and then spent 30 minutes trying to go live. So I had a chance to actually have any of my coffee yet. Might be a 2 coffee kind of morning. But yeah, all right. So I'm going to stream till about 3. I have to hard stop at 3. I'll be live again at 6:30. But I have to get some stuff done because now they're coming in the morning, and I just obviously when you're having guests over, you got to make sure the house is picked up. So yeah, so just to recap with Twitch and YouTube, because I'm going to answer it a million times on TikTok. We'll stream now, stream till about 3. We're going to work on the Skulk Farm, then build a flag at spawn. I have another stream tonight starting at 6:30, around 6:30. I will not be live tomorrow morning now because I have friends and family coming early in the morning tomorrow. They're supposed to come in the afternoon. They're not coming in the afternoon. They're coming early in the morning. So I got to get the house ready for that, and then I'll be gone for the weekend for the 4th. I think that's everything we covered. Let me just go sleep, and then we'll get TikTok rolling. Need to lick in. That's okay then. Morning chat. Morning Stachio. JJ, thank you for the sub. Sub with Prime and Jellycat. Pewda. All right. Go live. We're on what, episode 85? Episode 85. Go live. And then should be all working over there. We grab this. Copy link. Go back to Discord. Go to here. Go to here. Wow, that was not even close to my username. Leave that there. Close here. I think I have a pass for Delta Force, which I don't think I've ever done, ever, or will do. All right, wait till I can hear music. I hear chat barking. That's a weird way to intro this video. I hear music. Okay, it's nice and low in the background. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Paradias, nice one. That's a good one. Morning, JJ. Morning. All right, Paradias, that's a new one. Copy link. Go here, go here, go here, and then paste. Go ahead. Howdy, good morning. It's parody. Sure. Sure it is. All right. All right. Let me get everything closed out. Put my headset back on. Parade? Parade. I don't just this that's not parade. All right. Good morning, everybody. I think we are all set to go. Everybody on TikTok can hear me, see me. There should be music nice and low in the background. It's lo-fi, so it's probably going to be really low. Hi, Natalie. How's my day, Nathaniel? We had a lot of technical issues this morning. I will begin and end with I am 45 minutes behind starting stream because we just love technology and updates that break things. There's no reason to update. Everything works great. Let's do an update nobody asked for. Suddenly nothing works. But yeah, I'm doing fine. I got my coffee. I got you guys. I got Minecraft. I am chilling. But in case you guys missed the last stream, we did a bunch of work down here with this unique looking farm. Hi, King. This unique looking farm down here, we have built a skulk farm. This farm will infinitely produce skulk for building or for XP. I'm pretty much just going to be using it for, just for actually getting the building block. Meter, thank you for the follow. Not actually farming XP with this, just farming up the actual skulk blocks. Yeah, this mouse is going to throw me off. Gotta add weights to it. Let's see here. I finally got netherite. Yep. I'm out of bed by 11. Look at you go. That'd be like early for you, isn't it? Out of bed at 11. Love the hat. Thank you. Yeah, plan for today is we're going to finish this farm. At least finish the, like, farm part of the farm. I'm not going to decorate it today because the plan, as you guys can see, is we're going to finish the skulk farm. And then we're going to put in a flag and fireworks display at spawn because that's what we did for season 1. And I want to do it in this world as well. If we get that done, I will come back and decorate this. Love the hat. Thank you. Hi, Saul. Good morning. My parents come to visit, 7:15. You got this, Shay. You got this. But yeah, I do remember where we left off. I haven't done any work on this since we finished. I need to extend the clock on this guy. I need to extend the clock on him because it's running too fast for the actual farm. So if this was... I'm stuck in the powdered snow. If this was just a... gold farm, perfect speed. It's too fast for a skulk farm. We got to slow it down a little bit. So I'm going to change the clock onto this. I'm probably going to do a hopper clock. Just to keep things simple. Do that to pistons. Do I have pistons in here? Or where are they? There they are. I'm going to need some redstone dust and some of you and some of you. Do I not have any torches left? Good morning, Nepo. Water, thank you for the game controller. I forgot I have a whole bunch. Thank you, Jo. Good morning to you as well. 2 of those. That should be enough to make the hopper clock. I'm going to put it on an 8 timing. Would you ever want to stream another game if you ever get tired of Minecraft? Well, I don't ever really get tired of Minecraft. It's not enough. I definitely get bored of projects I'm working on, but I never get bored of the project or of the game as a whole. And every once in a while, I will do a Apex Legends stream. It's probably my second all-time favorite game. And I will play that on camera at the start of each season or the start of each split. You know, kind of break things up. Hey, thank you for the singing mushroom. Plans for today? Well, if you would look at the chalkboard, conveniently placed behind me, where I have listed the today's plans, you'll know what we're working on. Thank you, Nathaniel. Put this right here. That goes right there. Let's do you facing this way with an observer on facing that, or with a repeater right there. Let's go. We'll do over the top. And then 1, 2, 3, just like this. Any fourth plans? Yep, I got a bunch of friends and family coming over. We've been having like little 4th of July parties since I want to say like sophomore year of high school with like the same group of friends. We've added a few new people in, like we all met through college and stuff like that. So, so on and so forth. And then everybody kind of comes by. We just spend the day grilling and hanging out and, you know, catching up with each other's lives and stuff like that. It used to be a lot louder. Like we used to go out to the bars and shoot off fireworks and stuff like that. Now, now we're making accommodations for friends' kiddos, and are we gonna have places for like the little ones staying on? It's like we went from like having a little bit of like we got older. That's what I'm going for right now. I guess that's the speak. How do you have so many shulker boxes but no shulker farm? I have a shulker farm, Asher. I have a very fast one. I think I'm gonna set this to 4. One more can go back in there. I think that will... Getting old sprouts fun. I mean, we still have a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. How was the boat party? That was a lot of fun as well. Alright. It said finish it. Skulk. Skulk farm. This is a skulk farm, Ash. No, you're good. We finished, Asher, we finished the shulker farm. This is a skulk farm that we're working on right now. So here's what I want to see. That should slow down this clock. But it still should generate piglins. I don't want it to be flashing. I still want it to make piglins come down, but not at the rate it was. And it does not appear any piglins are coming out. So, might need to, oh, okay, 1 spawn. 2 spawn. This might be too slow. I thought this would be a good speed. This thing might be actually too slow now. Alright, let's turn it off for a second. Maybe I don't need a hopper clock. Maybe I need a runaround clock. E3, thank you for the follow. Maybe I do not need a hopper clock. I need a runaround clock, which is doable. Can you make a shulker farm in the overworld? Yes, you can. The only issue is you have to bring the shulkers to the overworld, and that could be a huge pain. You could build a my shulker farm anywhere in the world if you wanted to. It's just, like I said, you'd have to move the shulkers to the overworld, and that's where it gets annoying. I'm just going to put this on a runaround clock. Can I please explain how it works? The skulk farm water? Let me get it working first, and then I will explain to you how it works. Deal? Because there's still a couple bugs with the system here. I'm going to put a runaround clock on you. That goes into there, goes into here, goes back to there. Can I break this? Grab you here and here. Break that. Oop. Redstone dust right there. Turn this up. And then for now, break this. You can go right there. You can go right here. You can go right there. Alright, see if this clock works at a better speed. So what's happening is... Took a lot. Jay, thank you for the follow-up. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't recommend building shulker farms in the overworld. It's doable if you want the flex of doing it, but it's just easier to build them in the end. Alright, I'm gonna sleep real quick, and then this should be good here. What is Skulk used for? Skulk? Thank you, Lonnie. Skulk is useful for, like, stored XP. I mean, you can break a Skulk block and get XP from it if you need. It's kind of like, you can use it in that way. I use it as building block. I really like, the, like, actually building with the block. Like, you can get it, and then place it down and decorate with it. It's just a nice-looking block. It's unique. No other block looks like Skulk. Alright. The only issue of this farm is it was generating too many piglins too fast. So what happens is, the piglins spawn up there in the portal, they fall down, and they spread to this stone gen down here. The stone gen's not on, because we're, hi Steve, because we're, you know, testing the timings on these. To do this, it should start flickering that portal again. A little bit faster than it was, so I just don't want it generating a ton of piglins. And it's not like generating any right now. There's one. I might have to keep this at the thing. I might have to keep this at max speed. I only want it to do like 1 or 2... Okay, oh, there we go. Alright, so what happens is... you can see what I think about the whole Imperial Death Star. Did it in survival. Nice. Oh, hi Oval. Hi Natasha. Hi Steve. You can see they're raining down, and then when I turn the stone gen on, every time they hit, the skulk will spread to the stone. Yeah, slowing this down was definitely the right move, so that it makes a better block. Let me pick this up right here, because that got stuck where it shouldn't. There's a shrieker somewhere, I just heard it. How do you make it faster? So, to make it faster, you would have to make a traditional gold flicker. Like, you would have to use observers, something like that, to make it run faster. And you would have to use probably dual generators here. Hi, winner. So, I had this running much, much faster, but it was causing a lot of issues because of how fast it was producing Skulk. I think this is actually the perfect speed for it right here. Because you don't want a ton of... Can you crouch? Yeah. You don't want a ton of piglins falling because it's just dead-ending the skulk. This is nice, smooth production. Then I can come over here, stand right here. Again, they come down. They hit. As they hit, they spread, and then I can... Big ol' ant. Where the hell are you coming from? Here. What are you using all this for? Building, mostly. We're building a whole base in the end, and I wanted to do a kind of like gateway to the end portal. Like if you guys ever played the first Destiny game. If you ever played the first Destiny game, you remember Crota's End Raid, where you would jump into the giant pit. That's how I'm going to decorate our end portal. This is making its brick nice and smooth. And then... wait for another batch of them, start landing in. Yep. Gotta build up channel points, all good. Travis, thank you for the follow. Oh, it'll look sick once it's done, I agree. My skulk farm, it's just chickens? I mean, you can use chickens for this farm. If you wanted to. I don't know why you would use chickens. Especially if you're on Bedrock. I mean, using the gold, the portal flicker trick is definitely the best way to do this. Slow it down, put it more under control. The only thing I don't want to see... Steins, thank you for the follow. The only thing I don't want to see is stone getting past, like, this platform. That's where the issue would have. But I think that's the proper speed for this. Did you fix the issue producing cobble? I did, Paige. I slowed this down so it's producing less lag here. It's more reliably pulsing out, which is not generating the cobble, I think. Pick these up really... Oh, missed it. Pick this up really quick while I'm here. So the piglin activating the redstone causing the regeneration itself. So the piglin falls and splats. This is on a hopper clock. So this is going... I think we have this set to 16 in the clock. So every 16 ticks, or not 16 ticks, but 16 hopper ticks, this creates stone. This is running off a runaround repeater. I originally was going to do this to 8, was too slow. So that's running on a 3-tick runaround repeater. This is running on a 16-tick hopper clock, and it goes back 4. Do sensors break the farm? They can, Steve, if they generate underneath these pistons. So every once in a while, they'll generate right here, and they can't break them. But as long as they don't generate here, they'll infinitely produce just fine. Like, they can be out here and be okay, as long as they're not on this shelf. So it's a stone farm. It's a yes and no. Let me break that. It's generating stone, and as the piglins fall to their death on it, they interact with this catalyst here, and then as you can see, the skulk spreads to the stone that's been generated. We do not, Rish. We do not. As soon as we do, you guys will know. I could make this... Oh, a shrieker. Break that before it starts making noise. I could probably set this up. It is kind of similar to a moss farm. I probably could set this up with, like, a tripwire. Like, as they fall through this and splat, it generates more stone. That's how I did it when I was doing this off of a skeleton spawner. So I had a skeleton spawner. I did not, Aaron. I forgot. I will take care of it. Alright, so this works. I just want to get its full generated out block so we know where to put the water collection in. Oh, I hear a shrieker somewhere. Where did you generate, little buddy? There's a shrieker somewhere. Can you AFK this farm? Kind of, Bree. You can't manually, like, you can't use TNT to pick this up. Because if you blow up Skulk, it just becomes XP. So, it's kind of AFKable as, like, you would just chill here for about 5 minutes. It would make the full brick down here. And then once you get your full brick, then you have to go collect it. So it's not like you can leave it running overnight. You probably could with an auto clicker, and you'd shrink it down to 5. This is 7 wide. And you would just set the player up to, like, look this way, and every time it pushes in front of you, you'd mow it out. No. Biased. I just answered somebody else asking that question. I think we're actually... yeah, we're done. So that's our full brick right there of Skulk. You can see it stopped right there. Oh, hush. No, Oval. So it can't... and because of that, it generated... There we go. So loud. No, so wardens can only be summoned by naturally occurring shriekers. Get out of here. You're so loud. Get out of here. So if a shrieker generates in a deep, dark, or ancient city, then yes, it can summon a warden. But any that generate here won't. Alright. Yep, so this is what? It's about 5 minutes to fill up this big brick for. What is this and what does it do? Arrow, this is a Skulk farm. This is set up to farm the Skulk block. That way I can build with it when I want to. So I like building with this block set. It's a really cool block to have in your arsenal for building. And it's generally pretty easy to farm. It's just a little annoying figuring out, like, the niches of it. Yeah, you could pick up a Shrieker and place it down anywhere and it won't summon the warden. Again, only a naturally occurring Shrieker. Like, you went into a deep dark and you found it, like, in the ground, in the cave. That can generate a warden from it. Something like this cannot. Akira. Yeah, you could pick them up, place them down. I don't know if you guys remember, but Silver was putting these things all over my base last year. Hi, Bentley. Yeah. All right, now what we need to do is I got to put a collection system underneath this. I would just dupe the block. We don't dupe, Steph. I think we're going to use a regular stone. Yeah. Do I have a tutorial? I do not, Brandon. Not yet. Thank you, Minecraft. Can you mine a Shrieker in an ancient city? Yes. It's just like mining any other block, but if you trigger it, there's a chance the warden will generate. So you can very easily do that, but just know that if you do, the warden can spawn. How do you get mods in Bedrock? Wouldn't know, Ruin. I don't use mods. This is completely vanilla survival. Yes, Caden, this is Bedrock. There's no mods, there's no add-ons, no crazy resource packs, just a couple things that tweak how the game looks and feels. Do that, and then do a couple of these. All right. So, collection system. Can you also use for XP? Yeah, you can also use this stuff for XP. I have Silk Touch on this farming tool right here, but say I like picked up my Fortune one that doesn't have Silk Touch, and I placed down some of this. You know, I placed down a little brick of it like so. You can see my Elytra and boots and stuff are damaged. I can break them. Pick it all up, and it healed my boots and a little bit of the Elytra. So, again, I'm mostly using this for building purposes. Like, I like building with the Skulk. I'm not necessarily using it for XP. Yeah, it could be. Do you have to have a PC, though, or a friend with one? What do you... CurseForge for Bedrock mods. Got it. Don't use them. Again, everything you see here is normal, vanilla, survival Minecraft. Yeah, if you wanted to, Joel, you could hook TNT up to this and blow it up as it's generating, because when you blow up Skulk, it drops his XP. You could technically turn this into an XP farm. Now, I don't know why you wouldn't just use the portal gold flickering mechanic for piglins to do it, but, you know, that's just me. Do I have an unnamed elytra? Sky High, Angel Wings. Oh, I do have a couple. Did you create the farm on your own? Aaron, everything you see here is my own design, my own build, my own redstone. The only redstone in this world that isn't mine is I use a sorting module design that was created by Silent Whisper. Yeah, the only redstone that I copy in this entire world is the Silent Whisperer's design. I use Bedrock Teaks. Well, there's resource packs. There's a difference between mods and resource packs. Mods fundamentally change how the game plays. Resource packs change how the game like looks. Zane, thank you for the follow. How am I doing? I'm doing good, baseball. I think I'm gonna. This is our back spot right here. So I think that's the spot right there, right? Nope, one more in. Right here is right there. I want to go back 2. So 1, 2, go to like right here. I think that'd be the sweet spot. And then let's go along like this. Can you make an elytra farm? No, I don't think so. I don't know why you would want to. I guess I know why you'd want to. Just go end ship raiding. It's one of the more fun things to do in this game. Like, I'm not a big fan of resource gathering, but I do like end ship raiding. There's probably a way to do, like, update suppression nonsense to farm elytras, but that's... I'm gonna have to drop it down one because it's gonna hit that torch. Alright. I might as well drop it down. I'm gonna drop it down 2, and I'm gonna bring it back 1. Angel Wings, yes. What's my biggest automatic farm and how long did it take to make? In this world, probably the gold farm. I will not be streaming on the 4th. No, this is my... I'll be live this morning and I'll be live tonight. I will not be live again until Monday, I think, after this. Yeah, Monday. So I'm live this morning, I'm live tonight, and then I am gone for the weekend. I am playing on Bedrock, yep. Kinger, how'd you get texture packs to work on Apex hosting? I can't get mine to work. We don't have any server-side texture packs, Blue Rich. All of our packs that all the members use are on our own devices. So no, we don't use server-side packs. We haven't done anything with server-side packs yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is your sugar farm tutorial on YouTube and does it work in the new update? It does work in the new update. There is no tutorial for it yet, Soji. I'm a Bedrock player, DOS. Any redstone things you should build with skulk sensors? I saw people doing automatic fountains with them now, using the new geysers. So I've seen some people do that. Like, pretty cool. I don't know if I'd do it. Maybe like an entranceway where you're walking down and it like triggers up the geysers on either sides of the pathway. It would be a cool way to do. Oh, I did this all wrong. My coffee has not started coffeeing yet this morning. Denver, thank you for the follow. Like a waterfall effect? I did see that too. Like the bubbles at the bottom. It's a good look. Thank you, Bongo. Did I stream yesterday? I did not. I did not stream yesterday, no. You guys have not missed anything. Look at that little guy. Might have to message him. I mean, their customer service is phenomenal. Have you tried their knowledge base yet? Diesel, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Diesel? If you just got gifted a sub over on Twitch, make sure you say thank you. Thank you very much, Diesel. Coming in hot with that. Good morning, Doom. If you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. And W's in chat all the way around for Diesel. Alright. probably gonna have to corner snag this, and got it. Purple app. Ryan, you can say Twitch. You can say Twitch. You can say YouTube. I've been streaming on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube for 2 years now. I've never said purple app or red app. I may have jokingly said it. TikTok does not care if you say Twitch or YouTube. What TikTok does not like, what's against TikTok TS, is actively pushing people off platform. Like if I was saying, hey, you should go watch on Twitch, and I was like trying to stop people from watching on TikTok, yeah, TikTok does not like that. But I just say, hey, I'm live on TikTok, I'm live on Twitch, watch what you guys want to watch. I had some stuff come up, I don't know. I had some stuff come up that took priority, I had to cancel stream. Thank you, Diesel. That was very, very, very generous. Denver, thank you for the follow. Doom, welcome in, brother. I was watching... Oh, you're good. I always post in Discord about streams, or especially if I have to cancel one, I will immediately ping out as soon as I know if I have to cancel. Oh, it's going great, Doom. I had a whole bunch of technical issues at the start of the day. I was about 45 minutes behind dealing with technical mumbo-jumbo at the start of stream, but I'm doing great. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. One more. Arrow, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Can I get by with just running dual ice pathways this way? I did 2 off this side. Gus and K, thank you for the follow. I will, I don't really care. What is my favorite bedrock tweak? Probably the redstone stuff I use. I would probably say the redstone upgrades I use. Being able to have cleaner redstone, I think makes doing redstone a lot easier, and like directional hoppers and stuff is great. Hi, single. Geo, that's just Bedrock Edition. You place blocks in front of you on Bedrock. Gus, thank you for the follow. But no, I would say the tweaks I have around actual redstone, where it cleans up the redstone dust, it puts, you know, directions on the observers and puts directions on the hoppers, just because of the scale of some of the redstone I do. It's nice to have that little extra touch. What are you building? Mr. Single, I am currently building a skulk farm. Well, I guess the skulk farm is done. I am currently building the collection system for said skulk farm. Morning, SJ. Oop, I needed to drop this down, too. There we go. Glass without borders and ore borders, those are good for cosmetic. I definitely agree with that. But somebody's asking my favorite bedrock tweak, and it's cleaner redstone. What if some get caught on the ledge? They shouldn't. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Actually, I'm just going to do this from both ends. What does a redstone repeater do? A redstone repeater can add delay to a redstone signal, or it can extend a redstone signal. So most of the time when people use it, they're using it just to extend redstone. However, that's not its main purpose. Its main purpose is actually to add delay into your redstone timings. Practice having your chest plate in your inventory? Nah. I have totem in the hand and totem in the offhand. I rock my dual totems. That works for me. How wide are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15, that makes 7 and 8 the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be our middle right there. And then I'm just gonna put hoppers across. And that's how we'll do collection down here. What are you playing on? I am playing at Bedrock Edition, and I also play on PC. Yeah, we'll work on making this pretty another time. Like, priority right now is getting it working so we can harvest, test it, and then we got other stuff to build. Chris, I am building a skulk farm, or I guess the skulk farm is done. I'm just throwing the collection system on the Skulk farm, and then we're gonna go work on something else. Coda, thank you for the follow. Is it easy to play on PC or mobile? Up to you, single. Completely up to you. I prefer PC. I prefer mouse and keyboard, but I grew up playing, you know, on console and stuff like that. So it completely comes down to the user. How'd you get so good at building? Practice? I've been playing the game since alpha. I've kind of discovered my building strengths and weaknesses. Like, I do really, really good at modern-esque designs and Redstone-esque designs. However, I'm like terrible at traditional or medieval builds and stuff like that. King, I don't want to work anymore today. Can you call the boss and give you a pass? Sure. Sure. What are you going to use Skulk sensors for? I don't have a direct plan for them now, Brandon. I have them. I'm using this mostly for Skulk itself. You should check out Dead Candy, no name. He has a whole tutorial. What was your request? Rampant, what was your request? Did I see something or did I miss something here? King, you have a request. You ignored. What'd you do? I'm tired. I'm not awake yet. Zayd's on a 50 stream streak. Brandon, thank you for the follow. Is Minecraft boring? No. I am vibing out. You know, I woke up this morning. I threw on some cup of clothes. I'm listening to my music, sipping my coffee. Besides some technical issues this morning, which made things spicy, I'm vibing. I'm in a great job. Skulker Farm came out sick. It did, right? Hasn't hit yet, Disco, for a YouTube video. You could do an example of portal math. I usually do a portal tutorial once a year, so it's probably getting to be about that time again. King, any thought? I know you're a PlayStation guy. Any thoughts on Sony's announcement? Which one, Liberty? I am a PlayStation guy, but I think I'm not a Sony fan. No mods in here. Completely vanilla survival. What is the usefulness of Skulk? Well, it's packable XP. Dancing cats. You can use it like you can use XP, but I use it for building. If this was hardcore, who do you think would survive the longest? Well, one of our members has the longest running hardcore survival world of any female content creator ever. So I'm gonna go with her. Tan literally holds the Mojang record for longest running world. Goat, thank you for the follow. No physical copies. That doesn't surprise me one bit. I haven't bought a physical game in 5 years. I don't remember the last physical copy of a game I purchased. It was probably something for PS4. Dead Candy, yep, Deadcandy. He has a whole tutorial series on building better roofs. Nope. Completely vanilla survival. Mr. Single. I honestly do prefer physical games. It's convenience, right? It's a big convenience thing. I can either go to GameStop, have to deal with GameStop, or like go to like Best Buy or something, or I just have it. And then it's already, you know, I just download it. I have 2 gig up and down internet. It takes 20 minutes to, you know, buy a game, download it, and play it. Versus, you know, the nearest, like, Best Buy or place that would sell games from me is, like, 45 minutes away. You know, I definitely appreciate physical games. However, I'm not as, you know, tied to them as, you know, convenience. Nate, I do all my own redstone, all my own builds, all my own inspiration. This is all me. Nate, thank you for the follow. You don't have to do that, I don't know. You could save your monies. Don't worry about all that. Need a little bit more iron. Rosie and Nate, thank you for the follow. Oops, somebody else followed. Matt, thank you for the follow. Hi, SpongeBob. Welcome in. All right, give me one more of these. What are we working on today? You can't read the screen. We're finishing this farm today, Hailstorm. Once we get this farm done, we're actually going to spawn to build something else. And then if we get done with all of that, we'll come back here and decorate this farm. This farm is just about done. I'm just hooking up the collection. It is not pretty. It needs to be made pretty. But that's not on the priority list for today. So I use the texture packs. I have a few SJ that just take how the game... makes the game look a little bit brighter, a little bit sharper. Add some saturation to the game. You make a tutorial for the tunnel bore you also made. Yes, it's coming out in July. With every other tutorial I have promised. Starting in July, actually starting next Wednesday. Next Wednesday it starts. Every single Wednesday there's going to be a new tutorial for a various farm that I have built. All of them. From the iron farm to the tunnel bore, the BAMF, this skulk farm. All of them. Every single Wednesday. Indefinitely until I run out of redstone. Tutorials are coming out. So if you can wait till then, it's on the list. I promise you. I promise you. You do what you need to do, Paradis. I need water, and I'm also going to need buttons. Should be buttons in here. And then... wait, nope. Only one of these. Yeah, I'm going to have to add weights to my keyboard. This is driving me crazy. How long did it take you to all do that? Because it looks very cool. We've been in this world for a little over 5.5 months. Almost 6 months at this point. On the 10th, it'll be 6 months. It's driving me crazy. What farm is this? This is a skulk farm. Nope. And then here and here. Give me my buttons. Do that. Now we have a nice collection system. Tutorial? I don't have one yet, Kobe. There'll be a tutorial for this in, you know, once the tutorial series starts coming out. Hi, Sophia. Killing it. Thank you. Alright, put this away. Let's go harvest this out, and then we'll run it one more time, make sure everything's working, and then go for it. Tutorial in about 7 years. Like I said, we're starting the tutorial series in July. I have many, many, many farms on the list to do tutorials on. So I don't know when any individual tutorial is coming out, but they all will be coming out. What does this farm do? It makes skulk, which is this block you see right here. It just makes a big block of it. Then you can, you know, go mine it all out to build with. Hi, Logan. And instead of having to go to a deep dark and risk spawning the warden and all that stuff, you can just make a big, you know, brick of this stuff and then mine it out yourself. How does the farm work there? How do you make the skulk? Well, if you let me clear this out, I'll show you how it works. CK, thank you for the follow. Let me clear out the block here because it can't run anymore because it's reached its max limit. Let me clear this and I will show you guys how it works. Deal? Don't really like skulk? I mean, you don't have to. I like building with it. I think it's a cool block. It's an animated. It emits low amounts of light. There's no other block in the game like it. I mean, if you discount the color, the only block that even looks kind of similar to this is glowstone. Building, Kobe. I don't really use it for XP or anything like that. But building with it, I enjoy a lot. Will TNT also mine it? No. If TNT blows up Skulk, it just turns into XP. So that's why you can't... You have to pick up Skulk with Silk Touch. You could make an XP, Aiden. You could make an XP farm, but I have much faster, much better XP farms than this. It gives decent, Blake, decent XP. It's not going to beat, like, a gold farm or a guardian farm or anything like that. I mean, it'll give you some, but it's not beating a traditional farm. We might put a box around this. That actually might look cool. I'm trying to envision how I'm going to decorate this. It might be cool to have, like, a box to make it look like it's contaminated or something like that all the way around. Do you like making farms more than actual builds? Yes. I love redstone and industrial redstone and everything that comes with it. I like taking a game mechanic and pushing it as hard as I absolutely can. You know, getting to build a bunch of cool stuff. It's just a bonus. But usually I build farms like this to supply other builds. Like, the whole point of building this farm is because I need a ton of skulk for when I do my, you know, gateway to the end. Because when we decorate our end portal, I want to dig out all around it and kind of have, like, a void looking into it. Again, my reference for that is if you ever played the first Destiny game and you remember Crota's End, where you'd spawn on the moon and you'd have to run and you'd jump into the void. That's the effect I want to have around our end portal. And I'm going to use skulk for that. No, Matt. So this is my area of the world. So this is Royal Labs. This is where I'm building all of my farms. I play in this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all have our own bases and projects and builds and all of that stuff. This is just my chunk of the world. So I'm building all my farms here. Once all my farms are done and decorated and all of that stuff, we'll actually be starting a project in the end dimension. Chris and Little Bro and Minecraft Madness, thank you for the follow. All right, but yeah, so I'll show you guys how this farm works now that we've cleared it. So what happens is up there is a gold farm, slowed down a lot. This isn't like a traditional Portal gold farm that Bedrock uses. It's slowed down a lot because if it runs too fast, causes a little bit of lag. Do you know any good ominous bottle farms? Yes, Balto. I don't have a tutorial for. Actually, I do have a tutorial for it. Go to my YouTube, King Ryv, ominous bottle farm. Teach you how to make one. That's one of the farms I do have a tutorial for already. Happy birthday, Lil Pete. But yeah, so I hit this button right here. You'll see it will start flickering this portal, but slower than a traditional gold farm. And it will start spawning piglins. Once the piglins start raining down here, you'll see there's a skulk catalyst to spread the actual skulk. So you lay land, you know, it's trying to spread. So then I'll turn this on, which is the stone gen. So every time a piglin lands, the skulk spreads. So you can see some new stone generated. We should get a piglin in a second. It spreads the skulk. It'll go over here, spread the skulk, and then it will just take its time and eventually completely fill up this entire block, and then we have unlimited skulk, and I don't have to deal with a warden, I don't have to deal with caves, it just generates skulk as we go. And then on the top, I can also collect the shriekers, and I can collect the sensors and stuff like that. You won't get any more skulk catalyst from this, which is that block right there. It'll only give you, like, the shrieker, or it'll only give you the sensors and the shriekers and the actual skulk block. To get more catalyst, you have to either kill the warden, because they'll drop it. When a warden dies, they drop a catalyst, or you have to go get some from a deep dark. But yeah, so instead, basically, how this... pick this stuff up here. How this works is I just chill here. It's doing its own thing. I'll pick up these sensors as we go. And then it's slowly making the brick. When this reaches the bottom, you can see it pushed out. It'll do a full thing out there, and we'll be good. If you build farms, will it lag your phone? Some farms, yes. Some farms, no. Optimus Dad, you need this farm. This is on the tutorial list, I promise. Yeah, so it slows down a little bit, but it'll just sit here and infinitely produce skulk. And then I mine it all down, and I'm good to go. I've done this. You don't need to make this farm as complicated. You could just do this kind of same setup with like if you find like a zombie spawner, like an underground spawner, or you found out like a skeleton spawner. This is what my old world, I did this with a skelly spawner instead of the portal thing. Enjoy your nap, Paige. I love flying through Royal Labs. It's impressive. Hi, Tel. Welcome in, brother. For those of you who don't know, the person in chat right there on TikTok, that is the one and only Telleric. He is the one who owns that balloon over there. That is actually Tel's mob farm over there. He is my neighbor. Tell, are you going to need some skulk at some point? Come on, spread to that one. Perfect. I think we've got our timing down on this exactly right. Abraham, thank you for the follow. I think we have our timing down just right, because no stones making it to me, and it's doing a full spread by the time it actually gets to the brick maker. No, this was definitely a success. Good job, team. What farms lag your phone? Anything with a lot of fast updating redstone. Does the sensor jam the farm if they're not broken? No, Manny. So as long as they don't generate up here, I'm okay. However, if a sensor, sometimes they'll manage to generate underneath these pistons, and that actually, the pistons can't push skulk sensors. Oh, Blake, my own design. I mean, so how this came about is this actual module right here I designed years ago. When Skulk first came out. The new part of this is hooking it up to a gold farm. When I did this originally, I ran it off of a skeleton spawner, and I just had skeletons spawn in the spawner, go up, drop, land, and it would turn into Skulk. When I was designing this in my testing world, I'm like, I bet you I can just hook up a gold farm, like we do with our big gold farm over there, and it'll be way more reliable. Mr. Single, anything that requires a lot of redstone or a lot of mobs to spawn at once will lag your phone. Hi, Lucas. Maybe. Hudson, thank you for all the roses. Lucas, thank you for all the chilies. I missed a bunch of gifts. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you. Sorry, I got distracted. The one thing I do need to make sure is stone never gets past me. So it looks like we did have some cobble generate there. We did save it right there. Are we going to be able to save it right here? I think this one's going to get past. Oh, no, it got it. Okay. A little bit of cobble from a little bit of lag. But that's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. No, I would call this a farm a success. For what we need it for, this will be great. This is perfect to run like while I'm just chatting or yapping with you guys, and then this just runs in the background, makes its brick for 5 minutes, and then we mine it out when we're building. Am I streaming tonight? I will be streaming tonight, yes. I'm streaming from now until about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Then I gotta take a break, and I'll be back live around 6:30, 6:45. The most overpowered farm. I don't know, there's a lot of crazy, crazy powerful farms lately. My most overpowered farm that I have... I don't know, my Guardian farm's pretty efficient right now. I would say the most powerful farm I have so far this season is probably the Guardian farm. But just for now, I'm gonna turn this off. I will not be going back to work, Blake. As of Tuesday, I am now all in on the streaming thing. Never heard that one, Kaya. Never heard that one. Are we done? Should be done generating. Portal's done. More piglins falling. Got it. Break this, break this, break this. Now that you're streaming full time, you should go back to the mullet. The hair's there for the mullet, but I want to cut it way, way back. Alright, I think I'm gonna take out this block, and then once I take this out, we're actually gonna head to spawn and work on something. Trippy, thank you for the follow. I don't really have any interest in cutting my mullet back in. I'm just kind of keeping my hair long at this point. I do want to, you know, cut it back. I don't really have an interest in cutting the mullet back in. Or the stash. I did the stash for, what was it, 70,000 followers was the deal. I rocked the stash for a week. I am not a mustache guy. It's not my go-to look. Hi, Freak. How'd you get the Ancient City Deep Slate? You forgot the name. This is Skulk. This is Skulk right here. Should you start a survival world? Definitely. It's always fun to start a new world. Alright, that takes care of all of that. And then this should end up down here. It's getting collected on its own. Anything I missed? Take my scaffolding back. Hi, Kelly. Reinforced deep slate. Huh. What are you going to use the Skulk for? Just building. Just building. Let me put this back in here like so. This isn't overloading the top, is it? No, it's not. Perfect. Let's clean up our mess. I will come back and decorate this to make it look nice like the other farms, but not right now. No Dev, thank you for the follow. Put all of this away. And then we'll have some extra Skulk sensors down here. Some Shriekers, some Skulk Vein. Works for me. Squad, thank you for the follow. That's Obsidian. I don't know what you're referring to. I would love to answer your question for you. I have no idea what you're asking. Thought I was using it for experience? Nope, for building. I have much, much better experience sources than relying on a Skulk farm for experience. It's not a bad way of doing it. You know, like if I needed like quick XP, you know, it's like, oh, I need to grab some XP real quick. If I actually, I don't even know if I'd use this because I have XP bottles from the villagers. But like, oh, I need XP really quick. Let me just, you know, break this and heal my elytra. I don't know. I've never used it. So that gives so little XP compared to like, do I have XP bottles on me? I'm pretty sure I used them all up. Here, maybe? I used up all my XP bottles. Normally, I keep XP bottles on me to heal my elytras if I'm away from home. Anything in here I care about? Smooth stone, yes. Redstone, yes. Obsidian's a big save it. Save this, save this, save this, save this, save that, save this, save this. Do you really care about the rest of that? It's a lot of elytras. Well, we go through a lot of them. I try not to heal tools and stuff on stream. I try to, only be building or working on things while I'm live. However, every once in a while I do get caught out and about and out lacking, so having extra elytras on me is always, a must-do. All right, extra obsidian goes in there. I'm pretty much just gonna burn the rest of this anyway. That can go in there. Oh, there's already some in here. Oh, it was good, Ben. Elite, thank you for the follow. How many hours? I have no idea. It's noon where I am at. It's noon where I'm at right now. Dev, thank you for the follow. Took the Guardian thing underwater, made it my storage tunnel. Nice, Kelly. You missed the buckets? Yeah, I saw. Alright, oh. Put you in there. Spin that way around. How many days you been on the world? So, we were at 14,500 before the recent Minecraft update. When the recent Minecraft update came out 2 Tuesdays ago, it broke our world save, so we had to re-upload the world, which reset our day count. So we're at 14,500 plus 1225, so 15,725 days. A little under 16k days. I guess I'll save the gold. I don't care about the rest of this, and then we'll pick up our boxes, and we're going to spawn. Need a bunch of fireworks. We're gonna go through a lot of gunpowder and firework rockets today. How does the loot from the Banff get to you? It uses a water stream up the side, Zane. I'll show you in 1 second. I will be live around 6:30 at 6:45 p.m. So 6.5 hours from now. I'm streaming from now until 2:30, so another 2.5 hours. Then I gotta run a couple errands, and then when I get home, I will, go live again. Yeah, the Banff, the water comes up this water column right here. So the collection system isn't on because the on-off switch isn't on. But if I were to go down into the center of the Banff and trigger it, Morgan and Trevor, thank you for the follow. When I'm down into here, you'll see mobs will start spawning. They're already falling and spawning. There's minecart hopper collection systems underneath that collect everything, and then it goes up this water column right here and ends up into these sorters. I just built my first PC. Is as simple as downloading your texture packs yourself. So watch my texture packs video, Carter. It's pinned to the top of my profile. Yeah, that's all it is. There's a collection system underneath there. When stuff dies, it goes in this water column here and gets shot up. What's up, Beatrix? Why am I getting a pain? Speaking of PCs, the next one... Nice, Nat. That's awesome. I think I'm just going to burn everything that's in this... I might save the jack-o'-lanterns. We're just going to burn everything that was in this box. So I'm not going to use it. You were bored? Fair enough. You rock the Raj. I've never heard of that. Nice hat. Thank you. Coming down to it. World got messed up some yesterday. Reloaded some things that missing. Yeah, Manny, it was this recent Minecraft update. I'm not impressed with Mojang. They released a very buggy, very unoptimized update, and it was a real nuisance to deal with. We lost about 8 hours of work on the world due to the new update. We had to reset an old backup. Do I have a Discord? I do. Do ! Discord. No, Chody. I don't shout out anybody I do not personally know. If I shout out anybody on stream, it's somebody I've, talked to or worked with, or, if I do any product recommendations, it's somebody I've, used that product. So I wish you luck with your business, but I'm not going to shout you out. Hi, Joshua. No name, thank you for the follow. I could probably take some from you and put you into here so that this shulker box is topped off. Perfect. That in there, that in there. Grab this. And then we'll run this back to storage, and then all of these shulker boxes are main shulkers, right? Yeah. Whirl was 111 bytes, reload was 107. It might be just chunks, Manny. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Dev. Do I have a stone box going? I do. Okay, so let's take out. Let's take whatever's in here and put it in here. This box can get collected and put away. And, hi, Jellycat. Waffle, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Do this. Do that. Put that all away. Andrew, thank you for the sub. You see her, thank you for the sub. Obsidian can go in here. Brody, thank you for the follow. Not yet, Optimus, not yet. We're still having a lot of issues with that, unfortunately. Jack, thank you for the follow. All right, let's pick up our mess here. Oh, that's a snow box. We can just bring that back anyway. Turtle Dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, break you. Like that. Then first goes back is fighting stuff, and then scaffolding, and then emeralds, rockets, all three of our breakables, stones, tools, both orange, both red. You're an extra box. You get put away. Grab this. I am Dominic Cruz. Thank you for the follow. I'm trialing it. I'm trialing full-time creating because I got done with my company on Tuesday. I'm going to try the full-time streaming thing for the summer, see how it goes, see if it's feasible, and then make my decision from there. I'm doing good, Alex. I think this one's not full. It's not. Can I steal from here? I can. I need to AFK. I have a bunch of farms I need to AFK. Break this. Put you in there. Put you in there. Alrighty. The Raj Alley's top spec, Acer Steam Deck. Oh, it's a Steam Deck. Okay. I run Elgato Stream Decks currently. I have Elgato. I forget the name of this thing. The Elgato Stream Deck Plus is the main Stream Deck that's running my main PC, and then I have a Nano that's, or Neo, not a Nano, a Neo that runs the support PC. All right, let me grab some shulkers. Extra ones. You're gonna need one for blue, one for red, one for white. And then we'll have to come back and forth for the rocket stuff. I haven't crafted a rocket since we did this last time. Alright. 9 stacks should be enough. I'm opening an AFK service. You'll AFK 1 diamond an hour. Funny enough, Steve, I just put a ton of money into support PC, and I don't really want to AFK with it anymore because I don't like leaving my PCs running overnight. I found an old, I'm talking like 2010s IB, or what is this thing? It's like a HP, basically the equivalent of like a ThinkPad, but it's a desktop computer. I completely redid it, like tore the whole thing apart, completely wiped it, and it's gonna be my AFK rig. I literally named it AFK rig. So I'm now running a, I'm not running a 2 PC setup, I'm running a 2.5 PC setup. This computer might be older than some people who's watching the stream right now. What happened to the PlayStation? I still have my PS5. I have 2, actually. I have a regular PS5 and I have a Pro. I don't AFK with it anymore because we're on a server and it's a whole pain to you know, try to get the PlayStation onto a full server. Helios, thank you for the resub. Manny, this is Bedrock Edition. All right. We will come back to do the firework setup. We just need to go to spawn. Electra's healthy. Sophia, thank you for the 100 bits. Welcome in, squad. Charlie. Oh, I forgot. I gotta fix one of the Elytra launchers. Somebody broke it. How much loot does the BAMP get you? Zane, it depends. If I'm the only one on, rips. If there's other people on, it slows down a little bit. But it'll do a double chest of gunpowder about an hour, 2 hours or so. It's fast. Yeah, Manny, welcome in. Hi, Ink. Colin, thank you for the follow. Alright, where do I want to put the flag for spawn this year? Because we had a big flag actually, how about right there? I mean, we'll put it up and over, or like put it into the wall. I do my best, Ink. You guys bury me with chat sometimes, but I do my best to keep up. I know, Jason, I know. Well, to be fair, I expected the gold farm stream to be like a stream, not 3 streams. That put us behind there. And then we had the skulk farm. Had to get the skulk farm done. And now, like, the 4th is upon us, so this was always planned to do before the 4th, but now it's here. So yeah, it's on the list. It just keeps getting moved. It just keeps getting moved. Top 3 farms that I have created. Number 1, most important farm in the game is an iron farm. After an iron farm, I like myself my good guardian farm. And then, unpopular opinion, might not make sense to you guys, but my melon and pumpkin farm I'm putting in number 3 because that supplies all my villagers. And that gives me my unlimited emeralds, and it fuels the whole villager trading hall. Guardian farm farms the guardian mobs, which give you unlimited XP, which is 1, but you also get prismarine shards and prismarine crystals, which is what you use to make all the prismarine blocks. Been here since the beginning. Do I have a raid farm? I do. I do. Pretty much the only thing I use the raid farm for, though, are totems. I mean, I know I have max level emeralds from my villager trading hall. I have redstone from other sources. Pretty much the only thing the raid farm gives me are totems. Nana, we are a little under 6 months in. On the 10th, it'll be 6 months. I should probably check my shops. Claypole, I haven't been watching the games, but I've been watching the edits, if that counts. Hey, Arctic, welcome in, brother. I haven't been watching much of the World Cup, but I've been watching all the edits, and the edits are sick. Alright, nothing there. But yeah, I'm thinking I could put the flag in this corner or this corner. Because we got to do fireworks with it, too. Last year was easy because we were able to look over all of spawn. This year, we've kind of spread ourselves out a lot. Thea, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Thea? And if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Yeah, Arctic, I need to finish it. Happening is one thing. Finishing it needs to happen. Yeah, Nana. I've been celebrating the 4th with the same group of people since, like, sophomore year of high school. Like, we, get together every 4th all through college. Now after college. And it's changed a lot over the years. It used to be, we'd be in somebody's field with a big fire and our parents wouldn't know where we are, to we were in college and we'd be destroying somebody's, cheap apartment. And then it was after and it was, all right, let's go to the bars. Now we're all getting together. Like, some of my friends have kids and we're like planning activities for like the kids to do while the parents grill. And it's just, I don't know. I've been partying with the same group of people since like sophomore year of high school. So we're getting everybody together. We're just going to chill out and hopefully the weather holds. Manny, I play in this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. So it's not an open world, it's invite only, but I'm not the only one in the world. Mason, thank you for the follow. Abby, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm thinking right there. I think I build a little platform. I build a little outcropping right here. And I put the flag up, let it wave right here, and then we hide the firework launchers behind it in the mountain. I think that's probably the best bet. I'll probably bring it out a little bit more, make an actual thing. Yep, nope, that's the way. What's in the tool shop? It's tools. I have over 120 villagers at this point, so I can get any diamond tool for a single emerald. So I could get like a diamond sword for 1 emerald, and then I sell them to the other members for 1 diamond. So they could either craft a pickaxe with 3 diamonds or buy one for 2. Hi, you should put the fireworks on the water. And if you watch from the other side, you can see most of the shopping district. True. Firework render distance is an issue here. Like I said, last season it was easy to have our fireworks show because everybody was built right on top of each other. We've definitely spread out. Lonnie, thank you for the Royal Heart Me. I can't take any credit for it, Lonnie. I mean, it's AI generated. TikTok AI generated it, but it did come out really nice. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll build a little deckway. We'll probably use the same block palette we did here with the dark oak. Build it up, flag, and we'll hide the firework launchers into the back, and then we could watch it from difficult spot to find a good spot to watch the fireworks. Okay. Maybe like by Candy's tree, probably the best way to do it. What's AI? Artificial intelligence. Come on now. Nope, that works for me. You guys ready to build? I put villagers in a room with no beds, name tag, no job. Will they despawn or they need a job? Villagers don't despawn, they die. Unfortunately, villagers will, as far as I know, pretty confident in this, will never naturally despawn, but they're very prone to dying. Oh, Nick, there's something called a community gift now, which is, like, it's, Kira just sent in a Royal Heart Me. Basically, it's like you get your community to a certain size, you can have a GIF that's unique to your stream, but it's an AI-generated GIF, so mine's a little heart with my logo in it. Dawes, thank you for the welcome. And Beatrix, thank you for the Royal Heart Me. So that's what we're talking about. The AI generated that image. Alright. I know I have stone already here from past projects. Perfect. The question is, do I have any surprised cat? Yeah. Any dark oak here? Because I'm pretty sure I built this thing all out of dark oak when we first designed it. It's spruce, actually. We might be able to get away with that, then. Some pale oak here. I want it to match everything else. You're on Bedrock? Yes, I am. Cosmic with the 1,000 bits. We need some W's in chat for Cosmic coming in hot. 1,000 bits. Hell yeah. You like the blue? Plans for the 4th. Spending it with friends. I've been celebrating the 4th with the same group of friends since, like, sophomore year of high school. We always get together and we, have a good time. Now, what we've done changes. I mean, it used to be, like, partying in a random field somewhere, and then it turned into, we were all in college, so we were, trashing somebody's cheap college apartment. And then it turned into, after college, it was okay, now we're, spending it out at the bars, and now it's got to the point where, like, all right, well, what are the kids gonna do? Because a lot of my friends have kiddos now, so it's like, all right, what are the kids gonna do? Are we gonna have a fire? Is there gonna be food? It's turned more into, like, a day barbecue than an actual, I mean, it's still a celebration, but it's not the same. Semicolon, thank you for the follow. It's a lot of fun. I mean, sometimes it's the only time I get to see these people each year, so it's a good time. I'm out. I should probably put a diagonal on the front of that. I bet you it would look better. How about you guys? It's my son's Levi's birthday today, and he loves Minecraft and he watches your streams. Happy birthday, Levi. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful one. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you building? I am working on a podium for a flagpole. See you later, Oval. Spending it with friends and family, O-Dog. Spending it with friends and family. I think I am going to put a diagonal on this. Question is where do I want to put it? He said thank you. Good. Happy birthday. Been watching any of the World Cup? Haven't been watching a lot of the World Cup. I have been watching all the edits, though, if that counts. Haven't been watching a lot of the World Cup, but I have been very much enjoying all of the different edits that are coming out of it. You ever get tired of repeating yourself? So, Chris, that, funny enough, is a question I get a lot and repeat myself about a lot. I've been streaming now on TikTok for about 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years. And I have learned that every time I get a repeat question, that is a new viewer entering my stream. You know, I'll get the same question. Hey, what version of this? What are you doing? What are you building? You know, what's ClockCraft? How are you placing it? I get the same questions 1,000 times every single stream. I know every time I get a new question, that's a new viewer joining my stream. That's somebody who wasn't here before, and they've come in and they have a question, and I'm going to do my best to give them the answer that I've given everybody else before them, and give them the same level of respect to everybody else who's come before, them as well, because that's their first impression of me. So yeah, it does get a little tedious sometimes, repeating myself a million times, but also I'm very used to it. I've been doing it for a little while now. Oh, I only have that much. We're definitely gonna have to go cut down a spruce tree. That's fine. Skulk shop? Not yet. Definitely gonna do one. Definitely gonna do a skulk shop, but just this isn't gonna be one yet. I'm making a platform to put up a flag for the 4th. So, Gabe, I play on this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. It's actually our 2nd world together. We did 2 years together, or 22 months together in the first world, building a whole bunch of cool stuff and a whole bunch of really amazing builds. And then we restarted back in January on this world, and we're going to be on this world for 2 years. So, we've only been in the world a little under 6 months, which sounds like a long time, but we're going to be in the world for 2 years. Minecraft catfight, yep. Alright, so we're gonna have to get a little bit more spruce, and then I think this is dark oak, if I remember right. Yeah, it's dark oak fence. I might skimp on dark oak. Clay, most of us are, yes. However, one of our members, Tanisha, she's Australian. Will I be live tonight? I will be live tonight. Do we do a hype train? Oh, you guys did a hype train on Twitch. I didn't even notice. What did we get? You got a I'm spiraling emote. That would have been perfect for this morning's technical mess. Welcome back. But yeah, I will be live tonight. You should do cherry wood. We'll see. Let me sleep. I'm gonna have to go to the base and get more spruce logs anyway. For the framing of it. Rooster, thank you for the follow. Jesse, thank you for the follow. Alright, that is the end of my coffee. Stream can only go downhill from now. I'm out of coffee. Oh, I forgot. Alright, is there any spruce wood here so I can be lazy and not have to fly back to my base? Any spruce wood? Any at all? Gonna get lucky? Not looking good so far? Really not looking good. Dell, I need you to open your shop that sells these things. Bolting, thank you for the follow. Is this bedrock? Yes, it is. Dark oak would look good. So I'm trying to match the theme of what we already did. The logs going around are spruce, but this is dark oak. So I'm trying to put our platform in here before I decorate it. Matthew, thank you for the follow. All right, let's run back to the base and gather some... I'll leave that here. We'll gather a bunch of dark oak, or spruce, and then we'll come back. Take a little side quest of our side quest. I don't know how to pronounce your name because it looks like symbols to me, but thank you for the follow. And Matthew, thank you for the follow. I've been waiting for that one. I'm just gonna leave this stuff in here. Actually, keep these because these can go in here because I know they're in there. Perfect. What are you building now? We are building a giant podium at spawn. To put up a big flag. The last world we were on, we had a big flag at spawn with a nice fireworks show. Basically, just setting up a post for the 4th. And, that way. Hi, CJ. What flag? American flag. Probably could have guessed that from the... Alright. Home is gonna be this way. Then we gotta craft a bunch of firework rockets. Crafting firework rockets sucks, but... do I have any firework stars, actually? That's gonna be our big holdup. How many... Oh, I have plenty. Nope, we're good. And then I'll run this a little bit in between streams, and it should be good to be loaded. Randy on a 20 stream streak. Hell yeah, Randy. See you later, Ryan. What creeper farm design do I use in this world? I think creeper farm's a waste of time, Brock. So I built a very large mob farm that we call the BAMF, or the Big Ass Mob Farm, that more than outproduces every creeper farm I could build. This is our BAMF, it's our Big Ass Mob Farm, and it produces a ridiculous quantity of gunpowder. Well, not a ridiculous quantity, it's not like a witch farm or something like that, but it does very, very well. So Marcus, those actually aren't mine. I built our entire nether hub in season 1. So in this world, I approached the other members and said, hey, I don't really want to be in charge of doing this again. I did it by myself last season. So this season, one of our members, the Silver Mullet, he was in charge of the project, and he got helped by a Lame Towel, who's one of our former members, and Adult Steve, one of our current members. What does BAMF stand for? So when I built the mob farm, the big mob farm over here, chat started calling it a mega mob farm, and I am of the belief that the word mega gets overused way too much in Minecraft. Like, everybody calls everything in Minecraft now a mega project, or a mega build, or a mega farm. I think that is grossly overused in the Minecraft space. So when chat started calling it, I said, this is not a mega farm, it's a big ass mob farm. Or BAMF. And that's where the name came from. So instead of calling it, I refused to call it a mega mob farm. Instead, we called it the Big Ass Mob Farm. As you can see, everything here is labeled. Like, all the farms have a label on them. And that's the label. We went with that one. Thank you, Jesse. The Silver Mullet, yeah. It's another one of our members. You may have seen his streams. He's the one building that absolutely insane terraforming base. Oh yeah, every farm here also serves as an ink farm, Beatrix. Every farm that uses water for whatever reason serves as an ink farm in this area too. Seen my FYP career builds? Yeah, his builds are incredible. Yeah, Towel stepped away over a month ago at this point. She wanted to focus on other things, so she decided to step away. What are you getting wood for? Decorating at spawn. A couple months ago now, Josh. Couple months ago now. Time really do be flying. Night. Aw, it's awesome to hear, Bibberty. Do I have beacons? Yes, that's how I'm able to insta-mine. I have a Haste 2 beacon, and I have Efficiency 5 on my axe. That's why people ask all the time why I don't have, like, a TNT-based tree farm. It does not get much easier than this. I have it set up where I literally just plant this, bone meal it. Oh, it grew. I could either, you know, and then I have the scaffolding already set up to the 3 different heights that spruce trees can grow to. And it's like, oh, this one grew all the way to the top, so I'm going to go all the way to the top. Should I play Minecraft? Definitely. I think you kind of know the answer. You're asking a Minecraft streamer if you should play Minecraft. I don't think we're going to shoot you down. Now, if I was playing Apex and you're like, I really want to get into Apex, I'd be like, yeah, don't do that. Save yourself some sanity. I love that game. I'll never be able to escape that game. Save yourself the sanity. Oh, it's been a minute since I've done that. You can, Brock. I have designs for them. I've done them before. It's just not... It takes a lot to set them up, right? You'll actually see it. I have a Crimson and Warp fungus farm that uses TNT for bedrock. That's going to be really, really cool. It's just really not worth it. It's kind of a pain to set up. Like, this takes all of an hour-ish less to build. And then it's instant, you know? Am I good at FPS games? Yes and no. I mean, Apex is probably my second all-time favorite game, and I have, like, 1.5 lifetime KD in that game. A little under 20,000 kills on Apex. I don't know, I used to Prestige in Black Ops. Like, I've played all the COD games. I stopped after MW20, or MW3. That was the last Call of Duty I bought. COD kind of is just awful now. I hate to say it. It's just I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. So I don't know. I'm terrible at like hero shooters. I played a lot of DayZ. Yep. I've played Minecraft since the alpha set. Like I'm terrible at like Overwatch, Valorant, Marvel Rivals. Like I'm just not good at those games, and I don't enjoy them. I'm not very good at Souls games. But now you give me a survival building game, DayZ, 7 Days to Die. Well, not really DayZ, but 7 Days to Die, Satisfactory, Minecraft. I love these kind of games. You know, I will fully shine when playing these kind, but yeah, you want me to learn a new hero shooter and I am screwed. No, Motor. So how this world works is I'm playing in this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. There are 7 of us total. We all play in this world. We all, share one Minecraft world together, but we all have our own projects, builds, stuff going on. The only community area we have right now is Spawn. So this is where everybody kind of has shops and stuff. I have played Spider-Man. So like these are my shops right here where I sell tools and rockets and shulkers, or you have Deli Pop's shop where I can go buy all my beacons because she has a wither farm. And if you guys, Jake, thank you for the follow. If you guys want to see something really cool, you should see Dell's last post because she placed like 400 beacons to make her nether highway. It's a grotesque flex on the server, and it's awesome. Dell deserves a follow for that. Nathan, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you have like Steve's Totem Shop and Mullet's Lighthouse and Candy's like Fallout-inspired rundown shops. Her hallway is very cool. It's very, very cool. I play with some incredibly talented people. I think that's good for here. Thank you, Danny. That username right there. DELYPOP. She's on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. You should definitely check out a recent video about her nether highway because she deserves the love on that post. All right. I should have in here. Let's talk about everything Dell has been doing. Yeah, again, you guys give me a hard time. Like, I'm doing my best to keep up with the people I play with. Everybody I play with is insanely talented. If you guys seen Steve's kelp farm, the kelp farm activates redstone when it's running, and he uses that to add lore to it's crazy. I'm doing good, Doc. I'm just trying to keep up. Yeah, and then Mullet's base is insanely insane for 6 months. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. He hits me with it's only, what is it, 7 maps? I mean, mine was 9x9 last season, but his is, it took me almost over a year and a half to fill 9 maps by 9 maps with the mega base. He's at 7, and we've been in the world for 6 months. I love it. Fan up, thank you for the follow. Honestly, I might just fill in the floor and then you know what I want to use? I want to use gray concrete, which might be super annoying to get, but let's see if we can go get some. Playing with Prisma is fire. I love Prisma, Marcus, but I get so distracted by Cosmic. Thank you for the follow. I love Prisma. It's gorgeous. I just can't play with it on because I get distracted the whole time. Suit. I had a mega base in season 1. It was about 8 million blocks placed. I haven't built one yet this season. I'm going to be doing another big base. The specialty with this one, though, is we're going to be doing the entire build in the end dimension. I'm just right now getting all my farms and stuff squared away so that once we start building, I can just fully commit to building it. I'm on to my last Elytra. Hi, Leah. Sutton, thank you for the follow. All right, I need gray concrete. Or light gray concrete. Gravel, actually, we need to go to the nether for gravel. Gravel shouldn't be an issue. I am worried about not having sand. Dev, last season's base was 8 million blocks. I'm aiming for like a respectable 5 to 6 million blocks this season. US flag. Yeah, Seasons 1 base was about 8 mil. I'm aiming for like 5 to 6 on this one. Gravel, gravel, gravel. Should be right here. 4 stacks makes 8 stacks, so let's do 8 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have a problem with farms because the chunks are loading on Bedrock Realm. I don't understand your issue, Marcus. I would love to, and I'd love to help you, but I don't understand what you're asking. Daniel, don't. Stop. Stop. One warning. Randy on the 20 stream streak. Hell yeah. Goodbye. Have a good one. We've been in the world a little under 6 months. And I have, like, no sand. Shit. How committed am I to... Who did you just block? Oh, another one. 7 of us play. How committed... It looks so good. I do, Steven. I do. I need to trim it up, though, because it's a little rough right now. Are you still able to get sand? No, Towel Shop is boarded up. Yeah, Gabe, that's just TikTok for you. That's just TikTok for you. All right, let's go to the desert. Let's just go to the desert. And I need to get 8 stacks. Are you planning on adding a 250 for the big 250 years? No, Nessie, but that's not a bad idea. If I could get one good company or drink company logo tattooed on me. I don't want branding on me. Ever. I don't know. Nos? Not a bad one. Get a big nos right on the inside of my bicep. I wonder if they'd sponsor me then. What would I do? Liquid Death? Maybe. I wouldn't be against. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to go grab 3 stacks of sand real quick. No, Manny. How's Peter doing? Chilling at the starter base, where he was going to remain for the rest of the season so that I don't have to deal with him. That is his home now. If I was going to do any... I really don't want... If I was going to put any brand as a tattoo on my body, I think the only one I would do is it would have to be something... This is super nerdy, but it's the truth. It would have to be something Minecraft related. Like, because I want to do wrist, like, all the way up my arm, all the way to my pec, shoulder, and neck, when I do a sleeve, and I contemplated hiding a creeper face somewhere in the sleeve when it gets done. So that'd probably be the only thing. And I don't know if that counts as branding, but that's what I'm going to go with. Bands, welcome in. You're gonna have to ask Tan on that one. Golden carrot tattoo. I gotta get somebody to design it, and to be honest, the whole reason I haven't yet is I don't want to pay for it. I know that's super stingy sounding, but I don't really want to pay for it. Just kind of hoping one of these days, like I'll get a random message from like a famous TikTok artist to be like, "Hi, I've seen your streams. I'll do a free sleeve for you if you show it off." Be like, sure, perfect, that works. What was it? I don't know if you guys know who... it's not Western. It might be who Western is. Or Westland. He was just at some game, and I loved his quote that he said. It's like, I don't want to use my fame or my clout for anything. I just want free food. And I'm like, I'm the same way, but for, like, tattoos. If I had to be honest. Artemo and Dakota, thank you for the follow. If I had to be honest here. My farms aren't working. I think the simulation trunks. I mean, they're only going to work within 4 if you're in traditional survival. Western Chaplain. Yeah, Diesel. I just saw a TikTok from him, and he's like he's like at some game, and his quote was something like, "I don't want to use my clout for anything, you know, monetary, but I would just love some free food right now." And somebody came and brought him a hot dog. I did the same. Are you able to join the realm yet? What realm? What realm? There's no realm here for you guys to join, Bean. This is a private world. What realm are you referring to, Mr. Bean? Light gray. Light gray dye. I need 2 more. For another stack of this. Easy enough to do. I need this, and I need... black dye. Why is it called ClockCraft? Everybody I play with on this world is a Minecraft TikTok content creator. We've done a whole world together for the last 2 years. We started over in January in this world, so that's where the name comes from. Clock, TikTok, Craft, Minecraft. I could have sworn I had bones down here. You had some in the chest? I need another whole stack of it, Sophia. Did I have another whole stack of light gray dye? I have regular. Wait, oh, actually, Azure makes light gray dye. Flower power. All right, grab that. Put that away. Episode 1. What do you mean, Bean? I would love to answer your question or help you out with what you're trying to get to, but I have no idea what you're asking about. Dawn, we're looking into it. There's always a chance. All right, hopefully that's enough. All your farms work on Minecraft Bedrock Realms. Yes. Yes, they do. Oh, I didn't even want to pick that up. I want to put this back in here. Put all that in there. Perfection. I think he's talking about your guys' last world. Oh, no. Season 1 world is not out yet. We're still dealing with it. I don't have a water. Forgot the water jug. Hold on. Let me grab an iced tea from the stream fridge, if there's any in the stream fridge. I've been hammering through my iced teas lately. I'm on PC, yes. LTD, so I've been playing Minecraft since it came out on Alpha. Like, way back when you needed a code to play this game. And I played the fuck out of the Alpha on an old, janky, beat-up laptop. And it ran the game like crap, but I loved it. As soon as Minecraft came out on the PS3, immediately started playing Minecraft on the PS3. Played thousands of hours on the PS3. Played thousands of hours on the PS4. And during the PS4 life cycle of Minecraft, the Better Together update came out. Audio static, Minecraft static, probably. During the PS4 run of Minecraft, Better Together came out, which Better Together made every version of Minecraft that isn't Minecraft Java Edition, Bedrock Edition. Well, I still put, thousands of hours into Minecraft, Bedrock on my PS4. Switched to PS5, put thousands of hours into PS5. When I started creating content, I was still on my PS5 doing Bedrock. When we made the jump to PC, kept playing on that Bedrock world. When we started ClockCraft on Bedrock. It's my preferred version. When I think of Minecraft, my preferred version is Bedrock Minecraft because it's what I grew up playing. Now, I have played thousands of hours, or not thousands of hours, but I have played many, many, many hours of Java Edition. I used to play on a server with my buddies in college who only played Java Edition. But at the end of the day, I prefer Bedrock. And what I'm drinking are Liquid Death. Liquid Death, like the seltzer water company. They also make iced tea now, and it's delicious. Good morning, Shay. Yeah, the Minecraft stat, that's a TikTok live issue. I fixed it. Should be gone now. Is that water? Nope, it's a iced tea. Mohammed, thank you for the follow. It's sweet tea. It's not unsweetened tea. They probably have unsweetened tea if you like unsweetened tea. Marcus, so do you know about a pin video top of my TikTok profile? Goes over all the resource packs I use. It is a 2-year-old video, but I have not changed my resource packs in 2 years. So if you go to that pin video, those are still the same packs I'm using. I checked it off. Minecraft's Minecraft, LTD. I'd rather all celebrate that we love the same game than pick apart its differences. What is for lunch today? I don't know. I haven't made lunch. I have not made lunch today. I gotta run a couple errands in town because I gotta pick up ice and burgers and dogs and buns and all that stuff for tomorrow. So I'll probably just pick something up while I'm out grocery shopping. So it'll be whatever I'm in the mood for at the grocery store. It will end up being lunch today. Any farms you'd recommend for bedrock survival? I will always recommend an iron farm. Iron farms are the most important farm in all of Minecraft. So if you're looking for the most important farm, definitely an iron farm. Anything beyond that, it's completely up to your own playstyle. Anything beyond that's completely up to your own playstyle. I think I'm just going to use dirt because we're going to cover it up anyway. Why iron farm? So, iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. You might think it's wooden planks, you might think it's stone. It's actually iron ingots are used in the most crafting recipes in the entire game. So if you have an iron farm, it opens you up to the rest. They are Dakota. I don't stack iron farms. I never have. I don't know if I ever will. I usually just build very efficient ones everywhere I'm going to AFK in the world. So like right now we have 2 iron farms so far. I'm probably going to build another iron farm at our Guardian farm here in the future. You know, probably do something like that. I could probably do a Guardian farm. Actually, we'll definitely do an iron farm at the main base. Average Joe, completely up to you on what farm you want to use. I have a tutorial for one currently on YouTube. It's the one I use. I usually do an iron farm tutorial once per year, so I've done 2 so far, so I'm up to my 3rd one. Actually, the new one comes out next Wednesday if you can wait. And I can't promise you any tutorial I release is like the best. I don't like calling anything the best because there's always, you know, something out there that's probably better or uses one less redstone. But I can promise you any tutorial I put out works because I use them myself. Are iron farms stackable? Yes. Iron farms are stackable. Now, again, it's like one of those things, like, I don't know why you would want to, because they're a huge pain in the ass to stack. But you can get insane rates with stacked iron farms. But it takes a lot of work to get there. Artemis, thank you for the follow. Do you know you can back up your realm onto a non-realm server? Yeah. Well, realms will give you the option to download your world when your subscription ends. So, like, if your subscription lapses, as long as you remember to download your world, you're fine. You can chill down there, little buddy. That's fine by me. Is it bedrock? Yes, it is. Oh. Can't jump place. It's hot out here, little guy. Wait. I play my friends around more than they do. I mean, that tends to happen. Everybody plays different. Top 3 best chips. You're going to start a fight in here, Caleb. Build me. Thank you for the follow. Top 3 best chips. Geek, thank you for the follow. Nice, Brock. Sounds fun. You actually flooding it, or are you just building in a... Void, thank you for the follow. Void, because I prefer Bedrock Edition. Sour cream and onion. I'm gonna throw a little curveball into you guys. All dressed chips are the best chips, and I will take no notes. You guys can argue number 2 and 3, but number 1, all dressed. Not even close. Give me some all dressed chips. Gas. Arizona iced tea with them. Delicious. Just made the sugar farm. Nice, King. Salt and vinegar. Yeah, no, they're all good. Jaden, thank you for the fall. Those are all good. There's a lot of good chips out there. All dressed is number 1. All dressed is number 1. What's my copy block? It's pick block and it's scroll wheel. Clicking in scroll wheel is what I use for pick block. Wow, I definitely overcrafted concrete. Lay's ketchup also elite. I've tried the ketchup fries. I can understand why people like them, but I don't like the taste of ketchup enough to like ketchup fries. I can understand the allure of the ketchup fries. I just don't like ketchup enough to want it to be one of my main flavors of chips. What brand is all dressed chips? I think it's Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty all dressed. Go Funyuns. Now that's a pull. Funyuns is a pull. I will agree with you that Funyuns are delicious. However, if you eat Funyuns, you also have to buy a pack of gum because you're just going to scare off every single person you talk to for the next 8 hours if you don't. Just shift click, Michaela. Do I have simple place? Nope. Sawdog, this is better architecture. You can place in front of you. This is just practice. This is just jump placing. Lining up your cursor enough so that as you jump and hold down place, you can rapid place. Oh yeah, no, nothing against Funyuns. Funyuns are delicious. I'm just saying, if you eat Funyuns, you also gotta get a bag of... You also gotta get, like, a stick of gum or something, because your breath is about to be rancid for the next 8 hours. Back to my video, gonna add them to Prisma, interfere with... Nope, I have everything stacked. You have to put Prisma on the bottom, though, Marcus. So, like, when I stack my resource packs... Global resources... When I stack my packs, you're going to put saturated on the bottom, and if you activate Prisma, you're going to put it underneath everything. Because if you put Prisma on top, it will outweigh your other packs. Because that's what we're on, Sawdog. What are you working on right now? I am currently building a platform for a giant flag and fireworks show for the 4th. So... We built one last season for the 4th of July, and I'm getting this one's built this season. So it's going to be our nice big, like, kind of like gravel patch. I like using concrete instead of gravel because it looks nicer. Going to put a nice fence on it with a nice flagpole coming up, and then we're going to set up fireworks behind it. Spicy Funyuns is worse for your breath. Well, yeah, it's a spicy version of an already, you know, not great smelling chip. Is everyone American on the server? All of us... Except for Tan. Tan is Australian, but she does live in the US. Can a leaf clutter be used as a fuel source? Yes. Leaf litter? Yes. How old is the world? It'll be 6 months on the 10th. So we're a little under 6 months. Opinions on Cheetos or cheese puffs? I don't like the puffs, but I like the crunchy baked Cheetos. Like, that's a good sandwich, you know, good, it's a good thing to have, like, a sandwich. TC, not every year. We did 2 years on the last world. We're doing 2 years on this world. And we're only 6 months in. So you guys are here right at the beginning. I'm gonna pop this out. Nope. Hey, King, I just built your starter snow farm. Works really awesome. I was surprised to learn Cheeto Puffs are the original version. That makes sense. Barbecue Lay's best chips. There's a lot of good chips out there. Humpty Dumpty all dressed chips. #1 chip. Have some, and you'll understand why. How long do you think it'll take to build your base? A little while. I don't have an exact, this is how long it's going to take, estimate. It'll take what it's going to take. OP, thank you for the follow. It'll take what it's going to take. I think I want to add... Alright, let's look at this real quick. User, thank you for the follow. Look like the show. What are you building? We did the top thing. We're now onto this. I gotta hook up a little arrow. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little arrow next to the list. What I'll do I want to center the flag off of this? Do you use chests on your farms? I do everything I can to minimize lag, Oscar. Shulker box loaders, avoiding big chest monsters, lighting suppression, pretty much anything I can do. I think up right here and then over is the best. And then fence it. And then eventually decorate in between, but not today. Kate, it is a private world, but I do appreciate your interest. Jalen, thank you for the follow. Alright. Yes, leaf litter can be used as a fuel source. Yes. Could we get a tour of Spawn, Nola? Nova? Not Nola. Nova. We're gonna use that for that. That was good. It was good. I got to see a lot of family I hadn't seen in a while. Got to celebrate. It was good. Actually, not you. Give me this. Which this look good. I'm from New England, Jalen. You think Viking will ever come back to ClockCraft? Probably not. Someone ever needs to still asleep? Alright, so here's a quick run-through of Spawn Nova. So this is my shopping area. So this is the community area on the server. I play in this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. We all have our bases, projects, builds, stuff like that. But Spawn is its own area. Hi, Monkey. Welcome in. And we all share it. So this is like our shopping area. So these are my shops. I've got my tool shop, which sells various tools. I've got shulkers, which sells shulker boxes. Rockets, sell rockets. That's our little cafe down there. And then we have our honey shop. This basketball court was for Cheese Touch Tag. It was off of the Diary of Wimpy Kid. We based it off of that. This over here, this is Deli Pop's shop. She sells wither skulls and like all the stuff she gets from her wither farms. The center area here, the clock tower, this was designed by Dead Candy. We have our little meeting room and then where all of our portals come out. This is Tan's little, Tanisha's little banner shop. Tan sells banners on the server. That is, if you die and you don't set your spawn, that's where you respawn. That was for the egg hunt. This is Steve's little shop right here for all of our totems. We have Alame's former block shop up on the hill. This is the Silver Mullet's lighthouse shop. He sells lighting blocks like frog lights and sea lanterns and stuff like that. And then you have Candy's abandoned boardwalk, abandoned Fallout town where he built shops to sell the shops to sell things in. That was his game plan. He didn't want to actually sell items. Instead, he built shops and then is trying to sell us the shops so that we can sell stuff in the shops. Yes, Hailstorm. Yeah, so that's Spawn. I mean, it's, you know, we're only 6 months in, so it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. Like, we're going to do a skulk shop here, and I think I'm going to put it right back here. I even might put it up on the hill next. Yeah, Spawn is sprawling out. Mel, welcome in. How are you doing this morning? Should I make the BAMF or is it difficult to make? I don't have a gunpowder farm TC. I use the BAMF for gunpowder. Minecraft static already? I just reset it. I just reset Minecraft like a minute ago. I'll do it again. Thanks for the heads up. Fixed it. Doing great? I'm doing all right, Mel. I had a bunch of technical difficulties at the start of stream today, but other than that, it's been phenomenal. Thank you, Hailstorm. I think it's the music with static? Oh, of course, Caleb. I actually have, I bought some really, really nice whiskey to celebrate, because a couple of my coworkers who also didn't survive the layoff are going to be here this weekend. So, I'm going to be celebrating with them. Gotta love tech problems. Oh, it's the best. Oh, it's the best. Much better? Yeah, so it was the music bugging out. All right, I think I'm going to add a really small backdrop of stone. And then we'll put the flag in next. Thank you, Hailstorm. I am very, very lucky to play with the talented individuals that I play with. How do I farm string? There's many ways to farm string, Brogan. You can actually farm string using an iron farm. You can farm string with a spider farm. You can farm string with a cobweb farm. There are a lot of different ways to farm it, depending on how much you need. I can't say the brand because it's a very local brand. It's actually a new brewery that just opened up near me. So I can't say that it is what it is, but it is a nice bourbon, a whiskey to celebrate. So, I cannot say because they are very much a local delicacy, so. What? I also have JMO Black Barrel, but that's usually my usually my go-to. Not to talk too much because of all the things TikTok filters me for. TikTok does not like when we're talking about beverages on stream for whatever reason. Usually I go with JMO Black Barrel. It's usually my go-to. Average Joe, because, well, again, I try, internet safety and all of that. If I say, hey, this is, this very local brewery that I bought a bottle of whiskey from, that's like right up the road from me, and I say that on stream, people go, oh, this is a local brewery. Oh, it's Kinger. I would love to assume that all 100K of you across all of my platforms are all the best of the best people in the world, but it is still the internet. I'm sure all of you have nothing but my best interests at heart, but it is still the internet. So we gotta set boundaries. Just fair, right? I don't think anybody's gonna dog on me. I think that's quite fair. All right. Actually, I have a question for you guys. You can tell me, I haven't brought this up on stream yet, but you guys could tell me if this counts. So, I've been recognized in games a lot. Funny enough, I get recognized in Apex every once in a while now, which is crazy to think about. It's like 4 or 5 times now I've queued with randoms on Apex, and they're like, are you Kinger from TikTok? I'm like, yeah, because you make Minecraft stuff? I'm like, yep. That's happened a few times. Now, at the graduation party I was at last Saturday, I met my cousin's fiance. Very nice woman. Very loud, very, interesting person. And we got talking. Super staticky. Minecraft or music? Hold on, let me do this. Did it stop? Did the static stop? I literally 2 seconds ago reset it. Never heard static. He's bullshitting. Ah, got it. Well, I'll reset it just to be safe. It also might be the lo-fi, because lo-fi has static in it for some reason. Anyways, back to where we were at. I was at this graduation party, and we got chatting, and a lot of my family members know I do the streaming thing, the content creation thing, because nobody in my family can keep their fucking mouth shut. And so I get talking with this lady. She's very, very nice, very, very sweet. And she goes, hold on, let me text my niece. I wonder if she knows who you are. And I'm like, they're not, 'cause it's the internet. I have a decent sized following, 100K across all my platforms. But there's a pretty good chance, asking some random person if they know who I am isn't gonna affect. Well, not only did they know who I was, they're a long-term viewer, and I'm not gonna call them out. But I got to take a photo with my cousin's fiance, and we sent it to somebody who actually did know who I was. So I don't know if that counts as being recognized. I'm not gonna count it because it's yet to be in person, but I ran into somebody who's watched me, and when we took a picture together and sent it, they were very happy. I don't know if that counts, but in my book, it's got to be at least count for something in there. Hailstorm. The static doesn't happen on Twitch. It's a bug with TikTok Live Studio. For whatever reason, like every hour or so, one of my sources will start getting static. Minecraft, alerts get staticky, the music gets staticky. It just happens. I think somebody was messing with me that time, though. I think this looks nice for just a little platform. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It's just, I think we'll probably put leaves or something. Oh, that guy, he just didn't come back for Season 2. He put all his time and effort into Skyblock, which is fair. It's the SMP he started. Viking's still our friend. Still talk to Viking almost every single week. Viking just got engaged. If you guys haven't already, go look at Viking Pilot's recent post. Tina's girlfriend, fiance now, just got engaged. She's awesome. Very happy for the both of them. The dirt wall has got to go. I'm taking that little out right there. I kept looking at it, and I'm like, yeah, this just needs to go away. I might tear this up a little at some point, but not for right now. I might like put broken in that, put some mossy cobble in there, but not today. We gotta put the flagpole in next. Flagpole, I wish, you know what we really need? Iron fence. And I'm not talking like the metal fence we have now, like full on block style metal fence. That would be sick to build it with. I think I'm gonna put it on a pale oak fence set. Will that look good for a fence, for a flagpole? Probably, Ronan. Actually, you know what might look best? Spruce fence. I mean, I made all that spruce wood. I have like that nice wood look to it. Any sticks? Can this just be... Can I have stuff that isn't trash somewhere? Spruce planks. I really need to come to spawn and clean this, and I just have zero motivation to do so. Get that out of the old inventory for a second. That's iron bars. Iron bars are way too thin. Way too thin. That's dark oak. Is that not... Oh, it's dark oak. Oh my god, it's spruce. Oh, this is just spawn. My base, meticulously organized. In here, it's just the catch-all area. Son, thank you for the follow. It's just the catch-all area for for spawn builds. I like having an area at spawn that's just full of just random stuff. So if I want to build something here, I got it ready to going. However, that is a very messy area to work out of currently. Give me some of this. Give me one of these. Making Chinese for lunch sounds delicious. That. All right. And then put this away in here. Nope. Give me this back and this back. Give me some dirt for just right now. All right, do we want to center the flag on the platform? Thought. Thank you for the follow. Centered or move it to the side? Let me land on top of here. Do I want to center the flagpole, like, right there-ish, or, like, put it to the side and bring it up and in? I think, because it's going to flow left to right like this. I think if I put the flagpole here, and then bring it up and over to the left kind of deal like that. And then I'm going to hide the fireworks probably back along the back wall, or, like, right in the crevice. Probably side for sure, side. All right, yeah, I agree. Christy, I have tool shop, rocket shop, sugar shop, cafe, and the honey shop. I need to put up a pop-up shop, a We Buy Gold shop. I want to put up a pawn shop because I don't want to have to run my gold farm all the time. I think it would be cool to have like a I Buy Gold shop. I'm gonna go up 32 to start and see what that looks like. Hi, Ray. Welcome in. You guys want to go for 50k likes? I mean, you're at 14 now. Back in November, Tyler. I don't know if you guys can see that. I can see that. That definitely needs to be taller. AFK services is cheaper. I don't want to... Steve, my farm is laggy. As good as I made it, it's still 6 rapid firing portals. I would prefer not to put the server through that all the time. My gold farm, I'm only going to try to AFK it when I absolutely need to. Which is why everybody else has gold. I'm like, I'm just going to buy it from everybody else and then run it back into the... service. Okay. Oh, you guys got it. I have no doubts that you guys can't do it, Natalie. I just don't usually push for it. Yeah, it should be. Let's start placing down some. We'll start placing down some and see if we like it or not. I might have to go back to season 1 and see how I did season 1's flag. Because I don't remember if I did. How did I do this? Oh, I did buttons. That's how I did the stars last season. I did buttons. Okay. No, this should be doable. Hi, Kroby. Starts with red on the bottom. Oh, I have faith that you guys can do it. Move this all over. Get you out. What are you drinking right now? I'm drinking a Liquid Death iced tea. Drinking a Liquid Death iced tea. They're delicious. I love them. They're perfect for stream. A little bit of natural caffeine. They're good. I'm a fan. I think we'll start it right here. I'm gonna go out to... I should have brought dirt to place. How aggressive do I want this to go? Because I could do... I mean, that'll flow at kind of a good angle. Did I AFK the wolf farm? I did, but the world kept crashing. Let's just see what this looks like at first. I might have to make it on like a true diagonal. Spawn looks great. Opinion matters, but I want it more claustrophobic. I mean, we'll get closer and closer, Cosmic. TC, it's probably called Wolf Farm. I usually am not very unique with naming the stream VODs. It's like, what'd you build today? Wolf Farm. That's the name of the stream. Wolf Farm. I don't actually, that it doesn't look like a bad angle. I think it'll look better once we get more color into it. You know, extend it out a little bit more. It kind of looks like it's flowing. I think if I go a little bit more here. Jordan, I have a resource pack called Saturation that adds a little bit of extra saturation and a little bit of extra brightness to my game. That's what you're seeing. What are you building? Stitch? I bet you'll be able to figure it out shortly. Oh, this one's 3. I messed that up. Probably not, Joe. I might swap it out, though. I thought the spruce would look good. We might have to swap it out for an actual, like, stone, like a black stone pole, or maybe, like, tough would look good. It should be... I got my flag for reference, and I'm looking to my left here. Should be red, white, red, white, red, white, then blue. Smooth stone for the pole? Ooh, that actually... They don't make smooth stone fence, unfortunately, but they make stone fence. Might look good. See you later, Dev. I'll be live tonight. I'll be live from about 6:30 till I don't really have an end time for tonight's stream. I will not be live tomorrow morning, though. And then... Can I use walls for the poles? I could. That's what I'm saying, is I might have to swap out the pole, because we use the spruce. It might not be thick enough to use. Then it should be red. I need to make it one longer. Yeah, I'm gonna bring the blue out a little bit more. You should have done 2 layers red, 2 layers white, and make it look bigger. I think this is plenty big enough, Cam. Too big and it, like, takes over way too much space. I think this is the proper amount. It's not going to be, like, a 2-scale build. It's going to have the right amount of stripes, but... doesn't need to be huge. Copper rod? True. Copper rod is important. And then it should be 4 red for this length of the blue. Jose, I'm not really watching the World Cup. I am watching the edits of the World Cup. I have been very much enjoying that, but I have not actually watched any of the games. How are you gonna make the stars? Pale oak buttons. Pale oak buttons for the stars. Pin video top my TikTok profile, TC, for all of my resource packs. Are you gonna do all 50 stars? Nope. Don't have room on this thing. Again, I didn't want to... I'm not gonna make it to scale. That would be huge. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, I missed one as I jumped off, because of course I did. That should be the correct amount, I believe. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Mallory. It should be... Yep. Ah, looks nice. Doesn't need to look anything crazy. Put some white buttons on top of it. Place buttons on the blue wall. I will. I will. Definitely gonna have to put in a different fence pole. And then gonna have to decorate down here somewhere. Yeah, I think... Oh, it's scaffolding right there. I think I gotta put a different fence pole. Why not iron buttons? Are there iron buttons in this game? I don't think there are. I am fairly confident there's not an iron. There's iron trapdoors or pressure plates, but I don't think there's iron buttons. Did you put in the siege your world? There is? Jay, no. So the seed for this world was, we got it as kind of like a... Huh. There's iron pressure plates. There's definitely iron pressure plates. I don't think there's iron buttons. Use white... I'm going to use white pale oak for the buttons. That was my plan. Yeah, I didn't think there's iron buttons. So we picked out the seed as kind of like a gag gift. I was in the world with the other members of ClockCraft. We were in a Discord call, getting everything set up for this season, this world, this run, and we were chatting, and we finished up our call, and we're like, okay, well, now we gotta pick out the seed. And what we did last season is we just basically just ran through a whole bunch of just random Minecraft seeds until we found one we liked. This season, Candy, one of our members, was like, King, we should look up like one of those, seed videos on YouTube or something. And I was like, Candy, those are always bullshit. Those are never accurate. They like show you this amazing, amazing seed, and then you're nowhere actually near that when you spawn into the world. Well, Candy called my bluff, so I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. I went on YouTube Shorts and I searched Minecraft seed. And the first YouTube short I saw was showing off this seed. And I'm like, it was showing off spawn, which, as you can imagine, spawn before we built here was beautiful. Still is beautiful now, but it looked different, right? I said, there's no way this looks anything like this seed. So I loaded it up, loaded the world up, and like I said, I was in the call with the other members, and as soon as we joined in, it looked like this, and we're like, oh shit, this is beautiful. And because I was on the call, everybody started joining the world, and then within like 30 minutes, people were like, well, okay, I'm gonna build here, you can build there, and then we pretty much picked out the seed that way. It's a private world, Shadow. Do appreciate your interest, though. That's pretty much how it came about happening. It was totally there's no way it's ever that's gonna be real, and then we loaded up and like, oh crap, it is real, and then by the time we were like actually talking about it, it was everybody had already started picking up their spot. Grindstones and chains for the flag line? Bad idea. It's a lot of chain, though. Hey, thank you for the follow. Is this Bedrock? Yes, it is, Klaus, but it is a private world. Kids, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sticks, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's see how that looks. Let's take a little bit thicker of a pole on there. Oh, that already looks better. And then I think I'll take Steve's idea and I'll put a grindstone off the back here and run chains up the other side. Oh, that looks way better. all we do is we beef up the bottom of it a little bit. I'll probably just put a block of gold up there as a header, and then put an iron rod up there so it doesn't get struck by lightning. Yeah, let's beef up the bottom of the pole. Let's add some chains and a grindstone to it. Let's put our buttons on real quick. Currently rocking all netherite. Hi, Kev. Full netherite armor at this top. Bell at the top. I think just a gold block at the top. Last year I did a pseudo armor. Like I did full gold enchanted armor on top of the flag. You can't see it. They don't render close enough. You can't really see them. All right, let's do on the first one, everyone. And then we'll do on the back one, everyone. We'll do a pattern like so. Oh, nope, that was wrong. Oh, come on now. That was just mean. There we go. These are in the wrong spot too. It's throwing me off. That's what it was. Free builds. Free builds. Hi, Gabe. Thank you for the follow. What do you mean free builds? Oh, no, that's right. Freedom 250. Oh, okay. I was confused. Are these your own? Yes, Sticks. So some of them are, some of them are not. I play on this world with 6 other Minecraft creators. This is our community building area. So we all have our own bases and builds and projects and stuff like that. But the one area of the server we all share together is our spawn. I think that's fine, guys. Is our spawn. So, Steve, you wouldn't be able to see him at range. Like, from back here, you could still see the buttons. I found that out last season. We used nether stars to make the stars last season. It didn't work. You can't see them. From here, you can still see the buttons. It still looks like stars on the flag. But yeah, so, Sticks, these are my builds. So, like, this is my little area. These are my shops. So, my tool shop, rockets, shulkers. I just built the flag today for decorations. User and Dash, thank you for the follow. That's Deli Pop. She sells Wither Skulls. This is Candy. He built the clock tower, which is the center of the world. This is also Candy. He's selling shops that sell shops so that we can sell stuff at his shops. It's a plan. He has a plan. And then I'm standing on top of Silver's lighthouse, where Silver sells like light blocks. And then down there is Steve. Steve's lurking in my chat, but that's Steve's shops down there for totems. And then Steve has a little underground wool shop down there too. So. Are you going to keep the flag up for the entire month? We'll keep the flag up for the rest of the world, Office Fan. We'll keep it up for the rest of the world. I don't usually take them down. I usually just leave it up. I mean, it's spawn. We're going to fill this whole area the longer and longer we play in the world. Alright, so I need a block of gold. What are the odds I have a block of gold on me? Because that'd be really convenient. Look at me go. I did. I actually had a block of gold on me. That rarely ever happens. I'm going to need a little bit of carpet from each of these. So give me a stack of each kind. And then... what's the top? Is the top red? Top's red, so I don't need white. I need a little bit of red. That should be enough. A little bit of blue. That should be enough. So usually, personally, I'm in a world for about 1.5 to 2 years. That is a perfect run in a Minecraft world for me. 1.5, 2 years. I've done what I set out to do. I'm good. That's what I came to do. We did 22 months together in the first world. So season 1 of our journey together, we did 22 months. This world, we're doing 2 years. So we started back in January. We've been in the world a little under 6 months. So, you're looking at 6 months of project, 6 months of progress, and we've got another year and 6 months to go. So a lot of people are like, oh, we missed the start of the world. No, you're still here very much at the start. There's still a lot of shit to do. Are we going to do Halloween Haunted Labyrinth this year? This year will be tight, Cosmic, because I want to get the base done this year. Next year, I'm going to make a whole dungeon that is going to... Sole purpose is going to be to scare and maim the other members of ClockCraft. That is the goal. Okay, and I want to decorate the bottom. Do I have something convenient? That's super convenient. Tough is super convenient. Grab these, grab this. That'll work. Yeah, Cosmic, we're going to be in this world for 2 years. And we've been in the world for 6 months. We're going to be in this world until December of 2027. Yeah, that's Tan's banner shop right over there. Sells banners. This here. Grab the tough. I think a nice ring of tough around the outside of this will actually go hard. Haven and semicolon thinking. Any plans for my base? I will be building in the end dimension this year. I've always wanted to do a big base in the end. Never done a base in the end. Never had an opportunity to take it on. So we're actually going to be focusing all of our energies into that once I get the farms done. So I want to make sure that I have all my farms and builds and all that stuff ready to go. You're good, Kev. Rob, thank you to follow. Peterson, thank you to follow. And get all that stuff done. And once we cross the T's and dot the I's and all that, we'll be building away. I want to do I have lanterns? It'd be really convenient if I had some extras on me. Oh, I do. Perfect. I don't want to use copper lanterns because I don't have a turn. I'll just use regular lanterns. What is the great flattening? I made a very different base this year than I normally do for all my farms. Normally, I build like a big spawn-proof platform in the sky or over the ocean or something like that. This season, I made a deal with my chat and decorated all of my farms. So I needed to flatten that whole area. Liam, thank you for the follow. Part of that is the great flattening, which is flattening like millions of blocks, and there's only a little bit left to do, but I've been avoiding it. I am avoiding it like the plague. I am trying not to have to keep doing it. All right, that came out good there. Now, how do I want to decorate this? Jo, that is a text. I've been trying to get crazy and follow TikTok. I wish you luck, Jo. Oh. Hi, Dell. Welcome in, Miss Pop. For those of you who don't know, that right there is the one and only Deli Pop, another member of ClockCraft. We started calling her the Wither Queen because she likes to bare knuckle box the Wither. I honestly, Del, I think we need to change your name to the Flexing Queen, just because you built an entire path of the Nether Hub using beacons, and that is the most flex on the other members shit I have ever seen. So if you guys are looking for another Minecraft creator to check out, somebody else to watch and follow, you should definitely check out Deli Pop. And her recent video, she decorated her entire like Nether Hub with beacons, like 400 beacons or something like that. Does a netherite beacon in survival last season. This season it comes around and does an entire hallway of beacons. All in survival, by the way. Survival, by the way. Crazy. All right, so the flag came out great. I just want to figure out how to decorate down here. Can we tour your base? Not right now, Martin. I only have an hour left on stream, and I want to get this finished up so that we can put out a post for the 4th. You know what I could do? I could buy a beacon from Dell and put it on top of the flagpole. Dell's kind of a big deal. I mean, she kind of is. Spotlights. Genius. What if I was thinking fireworks. What if instead I hide beacons and I just put hi Tell. Oop, can't type. Ew. What if I hide beacons and I just stagger them behind the flag and do alternating red, white, and blue beacons on this angle? And then I can put redstone on them to flicker them. Like have them... I bet you I could make them wave. I bet you I could make them wave using redstone. Okay, nope, that's a great idea. We just gotta make sure we match up really quick. So this comes off of here, 1, 2, so right here. How far out does it go? Okay, the one downside is I might have to extend our platform out a little bit more. Actually, I think it goes to just right here. So I might... It might have to extend the wall, but that's doable. Okay, let's then... We're going to need red, white, and blue glass. There's no way I have dyes on me, so we're going to have to go home. And... Do I have any extra glass? Okay, I have probably just enough to do this. Perfect. Let's go get some dyes, and then I should have all the stuff I need to do beacons. I should have all the stuff I need to do all the redstone. I easily have the ores. You'll donate beacons? Let me count how many I need, and then I'll let you know. Ladybug, welcome in. What are you talking about, Advo? Sounds cool. I think it'll be cool. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Baby J. Want to lay on the beach, the house, look for tan for the 4th, and realize 30 minutes that you're a ginger and burn? W's for Dell, donating some beacons for spawn. I'm not going to put status effects on them. They're purely going to be for cosmetics. Eventually, we need to start stacking beacons around spawn. Or at least a beacon through the center. What a generous queen. Alright. I do, Marco. I do. He's another creator here on TikTok. I'm going to need some red. I'm going to need some... Not light blue. I'm going to need regular blue. Do I have any? Oh, regular blue dye. Gonna need white dye, which is going to involve bones. I just need to farm obsidian. I mean, you can build an obsidian farm, Del, if you don't want to go all the way to the end to get it. When is Season 3? 2028. Do this? Okay, I want 8 of you, 8 of you, and where's red? 8 of you, because that should be more than enough to do what we need to do. I'll bring the dyes with me in case we need them. I'm going to keep the regular glass to put the floor in. We have the same setup, Sarah. We have a Haste 2 beacon in the end dimension, and we've pretty much just been wiping out the pillars. How do you farm obsidian? So, obsidian, you still have to mine it as the player. There's 2 different ways to do it. You can do a generation of the end gateway over and over again. Basically, you have one person standing on one side, or a chunk loader, which you can't use chunk loaders on better ox. It's a 2-person farm. You have them throw an item into the end portal. It regenerates the portal side on the end. You mine that out automatically for hours. The other way to do it is you have a chest full of buckets of lava with a dispenser next to a stair block. It dispenses the lava block. It instantly turns into obsidian, and you just angle yourself with your pickaxe. And then as soon as it generates, you mine it more or less instantly. Generates, mine, and you can just AFK it that way. There's a couple different ways to AFK obsidian. It's not a true AFK. The player still has to mine it. You might be able to do a caged wither if you glitch farmed some bedrock, cage a wither, and then have obsidian generate on a flat plane. Like, there's a bartering too. Yeah, a bartering, obsidian bartering. I was like, obviously, piglin bartering too. True, Tobias. True. Okay, I want to put regular glass here. Actually, I think I'm gonna dead the end, so it won't go behind this one, and I'm not gonna have it go behind this one. I didn't pick it up. I think your blocks are off. My blocks are off. What blocks? You're probably right. I misplace stuff all the time. So this is directly underneath. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go hit the restroom, and when I come back, we get to work on this. Oh, I am under the flag. I know what I was doing. Hold on. I'll be right back, team. All right, there we go. Welcome back. Thank you. Quick, he's gone. Time to party. Banned. Ugh. Okay. So this is where the face goes. So I think I'll put stone around that. Tommy, no name. Seamus, thank you for the follow. What if we do... Actually, I know what we're going to do. Give me wool colors. Red, white, and blue. Okay. So, red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. Red, white, blue. And then red on the end. Red, white, blue. Something like this. And then plug in here. And then this will be where the light actually comes up. Be behind these. So Dell, I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 beacons. If that is a doable deal. I lied, 22 beacons. If that is fair. Easy? Well, you know, gotta ask. How did I get borderless? Oh, wait, that's wrong. How do I get borderless glass? It's a resource pack from Bedrock Teaks. No, it's only 20. Did I miscount? Hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, it is 20. True, Dell. True. I mean, you could have done the same trick you're doing this season. You could have done the same trick this season. I did count right the first time. Got it. Sparkling. Unproblematic today. I am, Ryan. I am. I'll show you. Hi, OG. Okay. Now I need to get underneath. I probably should have mined out where this was. Let me just pop a hole right there so now we know. Okay. So it should be back to. Oh, that one was wrong right there. Here. And then one more right there. All right, perfect. I'm gonna haul out some space underneath here to make room. What is this for? We built a big flag at spawn for America's 250th. Independence Day is coming up. Now, I was going to do fireworks, but somebody suggested doing beacons behind. So now I'm going to set up a beacon-like laser light show that can be triggered. Which is also really nice. It's because it doesn't have to consume the rockets when people are messing with it. Your doors love doing that. I know. I'm not over. It's just one of those little like tweaks. Oh. Oh, let's put got that. Put that back there. And let's put this back here. Hollow out some space down here to use. This should be enough room to make automatic beacons. I'll drop it down one more. Yeah, yeah, Vixen, I play in this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. This is our spawn. It's a community area of the server. We all have our own bases and builds and projects and all that stuff scattered around the world. This is our community area. So the last world we were on, we had a gigantic flag for the 4th that used firework rockets to go off behind it. This season, gonna use beacons. Are you doing just one layer, Jose? They're not gonna actually have status effects. They're not actually gonna have status effects. That would be a little bit too much. They're just gonna be level 1 beacons lighting up and then lighting, unlighting. That's what I'm going for. Basically be able to hit the button, I'm gonna hook it up to a clock so it makes it look like they're waving and then go from there. Is that a Spartan helmet? It is. That is a Spartan helmet in the back. Yep. I was, this Halloween, I was supposed to go as my Minecraft skin for Halloween stream. Didn't really go as planned, just because they sent me, like, the wrong helmet. Like, the costume I bought was cheap junk. Was kind of a rabbit hole of mess, to be honest with you. It's kind of a rabbit hole of mess. That in there. Honestly, put the dyes in there. Grab this back. Throw it in there in case I need it. Junk. Save that for now. Junk. Let's put the stuff we knocked out back. Those go back in there. Laser lag fest. Well, that's why I wanted to make it not on all the time, Steve. I'm making it so it's not running all the time when we're doing this. I want to get black wool, too. Don't let me forget. We're going to get black wool and put those at. So I needed 20 beacons. Miss Pop. Good morning, Paige. Miss Pop has volunteered 20 beacons towards the project. Dom, thank you for the follow. Did you get so many skelly horses? Alright. Single beacons. 6 beacons. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then 2 from here. Thank you, Dell. Can we get a thank you, Miss Pop, in chat for Dell letting us take 20 beacons for free to build this? Can we get a thank you, Miss Pop? Thank you, Deli. Thank you, Wither Queen. All right, there we go. So this comes down right here. So just to build the first one like this. All right. And then should be beacon here. And then the next one would be beacon here. And then it'd be something like this, because we then need... Oh, wait, nope. Be here, because we need beacon here and here. And then 1, 2. Do something like this, like that. Something like this. Doesn't need 3 rows. Stop doing that. What am I doing? Nansky, we are, we did a big display for the 4th, and we're in the middle of decorating it. So last year I did firework rockets behind it. This year we opted to do beacons. Thanks to Miss Pop being super, super generous. I'm gonna have to light up down here. I'm good, Tobias, thank you. Are you gonna make them red, white, and blue with glass? Yes. This should be our last 2 right here. A little gratuitous. I might need to make more red and... Alright, so this should be... red, white, blue, red, white, blue, red, white, blue, and then this one on the end here is red. And then... White goes right here. I mean, white's not really going to change the color of these all that much. And then blue should change it quite drastically. Like this. All right, see what this looks like out from here. Daydog, thank you for the follow. I would say that's pretty sick. Got red, white, and blue going right up the back. Got our beacons blasting off into the sky. I would say that looks sick. And underneath it, looking up at it. All right, now the question is I got to make it where... What if you did it once every two? I like it two because it stacks on the bottom. You're able to see it better. If I did every single one, you would really struggle to make out some of them. You'd really struggle to make out some of them. Now, I'm going to put a clock on them. Put our extra emeralds away. Inventory dump most of this junk. Give me redstone box over here. External, Helen, Daydog, thank you for the follow. Give me some of you. 8 is not going to be enough, so give me some more slime balls. Was it 20? Gonna need 20. 19, 20. Put this back away. Give me, I don't have repeaters, but let's just start with this. Because I want to make it on a clock so that they flicker. It would be really, really cool. Alright, so how I want to do this is that will shut the beacon off. So do I want to put the clock? Probably put the clock off the back just because I can mow into here to make more room. So here, I'm going to build 2 off the back of each of these. Probably. I only average about 280 viewers. Cool, so I was definitely, last time you were in here, I only had 10. That's definitely true. Alright, here and here. Like this, like this, like this, and then break it all out. What are you building? Cooper, we built a giant flag at spawn, and now I'm hooking up beacons to do like a waving effect behind them. So I wanted to make it where they're not on all the time, because that's a lot of lag, you know. But I wanted it like, if another member came to spawn, they could push a button and it does like a waving effect. External, thank you for the follow. Server, yep, I play on this world with 6 other Minecraft TikTok content creators. It's our 2nd world together. We did 22 months together in the first world, and then we restarted back in January in this world, and we've been in the world for a little under 6 months at this point. Thank you, Cooper. Lyco and Rylan, thank you for the follow. I definitely need to light up in here if I'm gonna start doing redstone. Who's the guy with the long beard? That would be the silver mullet. That would be Malito. The fastest Minecraft builder in the wild, wild west. Guy will tell you, hey, I'm gonna build a castle on stream today. Like, oh, cool, that'd be cool. And then he'll build a full-ass castle in one stream. Do I recommend a Wither Skeleton tutorial? I think the Wither Queen herself, who is lurking in chat, should answer that question, as she has more expertise with them than I do at this point. Oops, nighttime. Well, actually, before I go to sleep, let's see what it looks like at night. Yeah, that looks sick at night. I might... Oh, whoops. I might put torches on the flag because they won't render at distance, just like they're doing with the rocket shops, just to light this up. So you'd be able to see the torches up close, but just like with the other storefronts, as long as you're from a distance away, they won't be lit up. I think that's worth doing. Like, when you get close to these signs, you can see torches, but torches don't actually render at distance. So when you get a little bit away from them, the light is still there, but you can't actually see the torch. I'm going to do the same thing for the face of that. All these years later, and torches are still a great lighting source. Now, lighting spam, that's one thing. Lighting source, we'll see. True, Kobe. I need to add a lightning rod or that whole thing burns down. That is very, very true. Ha, Thor didn't get me that time. Okay, there should be torches left over in the lights box. I just want to torch spam inside here real quick. I haven't started it yet, Faith. I gotta get all the farms and stuff finished first. It's very loud down here. Thank you, Nixie. See you later, Beatrix. Have a great day. Have a good holiday. Be safe. Does light come through stairs? There's no wool stairs and slabs yet, Crazy Eye. Maybe when, you know, wool slabs and stairs come out, I can fib it that way, but I can't currently. Okay, redstone box is out. Yeah, let's put that away. Put all this in here. It's just nothing but junk. Grab this. All right, now, to do an effect, I want it to run left to right. So I want to connect each of those and then put them on a delay. I think that's the best way to do it. It's going to take a lot of repeaters, but that's fine. It's an investment for the server. It's not like I don't have the supplies to do it either. Regular redstone dust. I need this so that I can do this, so that I can do this, so that I can do that, so that I can then go into any of these boxes have smooth stone in them. I go into here. What are you making? Big flag for the 4th. And then we're hooking up automatic beacons to go off behind it so that it looks extra nice. All right, where's repeaters? 32 should be enough. Put that back, put that back. I'm gonna need the redstone dust back out. Honestly, put all that away. All right. What if you use the end rods in a way to light it up? I don't want to use end rods because end rods render. So the whole point of using torches is you can't see the actual torch. Like the torch item you can't see from all the way back here, but the light is still there. Which is why I'm gonna, like, if we get right up on this flag, you'll be able to see that there's gonna be torches on the face of the flag. But most of the time, you're flying by it, or you're out here, or you're running around. You're not gonna be close enough to actually see the torches on the actual flag. Does that make sense why we're doing it that way? Actually, I don't want to do it. Sure. Fireworks show as well. Maybe. I don't want to craft the fireworks. Crafting fireworks sucks. Firework rockets for flying around, not bad. Crafting actual, like, fireworks for fireworks shows sucks. And it's so fast. It's like, this was really good. You can't do it again. It's like, if they were easier to craft, I would do it more, but I don't want to put up with it. You know what I mean? This is something, like, can stay here, and then other members can come set it off when they want to. That's the difference between this. I'll be able to have it set up. I'll be able to have this set up where it's only going to run when people want it to run. If you put glass in the sky, it'll look like fireworks. Could do that. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Probably gonna have to put an extender in here. Break these out, actually. How do I want to trigger this all at once? I guess what I could do is run you like that. Do single line and then trigger each double at once. Oh, but that's going to connect to there. This might just get an on-off switch. What am I working on today? I am working on a light show for the 4th. Pretty sure. Test it just to be safe. If I run power, of course, if I run power into you, and I put redstone dust on top of you, it doesn't power through. Got it. So the only way to do it is like that, but it triggers them on the side, too. Got some more smooth stone slabs, you were cruising? Well, I could do it something like this, where it triggers like that. Break this out, put this here. And all I do is I swap this for a repeater. You know, this would be on its own timing there, only powers those two. And then this one's right here, so it only powers those two. That's how... The issue is it fires the one to the side now, too. Just replace the glass block where you have a repeater. I could put... Glass block's not a bad pull, Colin. I tried glass. Could use terracotta, to run it through. Grab some glass. Could run it up and over using a glass block. So I could... Actually, I can't, because redstone signal isn't going to pass through that. Because I can't run it up like that. Yeah, see, it powers the ones on the side. Huh. If I didn't put them side by side, I'd probably been fine. Is this off the dome? Yeah, it's off the top of the head. I need to be able to trigger each one of these without triggering the one next to them. The only way I could think to do it would be to run direct redstone lines into the blocks behind them, but those power the things on the side. So I'd have to do something like this, where it's running power only into the piston, which is fine, it's doable. And I do that for each of these. And then use target blocks. It's still gonna power the one on the side, Lou. So even if I put a target, I guess... What if I flipped it? What if I did power only comes in on the right side? So instead of being on the stack side, I bring power in on the right... Oop. I bring power in on the right side. So, like, I would bring here and here. And then this would run... I need to grab a button or something. This would run up, over, and over. This would run up, over, and over. This would run to here, this would run to here. And it's all going to be on the same line along the back to trigger in sequential order. So I would have it like one here, set on a delay. That would go there, that would go here, this would go here. And then let's just grab a button really quick. Thank you, Paige. Thank you for pinning the thing. Let me grab a button real quick. We'll eventually put this on a clock. I really need to give myself more space. This would go like right here, so... Yep, alright, perfect. That's all we needed to do. We just needed to flip the redstone. That's all we needed to do. Sweet, that's easy fix. I need to take out this back wall a little bit more to give myself some more room, but that's all doable. Sweet. Just needed to flip which side it was going to. The target block's a good idea, but target block can still power the side of it. which wouldn't work in our favor any way. Glass is also a good idea. But again, just one of those things, like it's one of these little niche ways of making shit work. That in there, that in there. Let's grab some extra lighting. And let's go cut the back off of this some more. Xavier, thank you for the follow. Sparkly, welcome in. Give myself some more room to work with back here. When do you think they're going to release a new final boss? I don't think Minecraft will ever make a substantial change to the game again. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. I don't think we'll ever get a new boss mob. I don't think we'll ever get an end update. I think they're going to continue doing these little quality of life updates, like, you know, baby mobs and tents and stuff like that. Just because I really think Minecraft has started to cater to the people who only play a couple weeks a year. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. As a long-term Minecraft player, there is more than enough to keep this game interesting for me. I think they're getting more and more stuff to keep those people who only play a couple weeks a year more stuff to do and explore and interact with. If I stagger the pistons, I mean, that works exactly the way it's supposed to, the way I want it to. I don't want to stagger the pistons because I have a beacon on each and every one. You know, I fully don't think Minecraft's ever going to add another substantial update to the game. I think it's just going to be little quality of life additions for its updatable future. Because one of these days, they're going to stop updating it. I mean, the game is old, right? There's a lot already in the game. Eventually, it's got to stop. One up, one down. Put them on either side. I wanted all my redstone on one side, so I can all hook it up to one timer. I didn't want to be, you know, redstone on either side. But I guess I do see your point. I could have done an up top, down low type deal. But it's also easier to just do that. They just did a major update. They added caves. They added sulfur and they added some caves. It's cool new stuff. We experimented with it. Hell, I've already played with the new, you know, the new geysers. The new forest isn't out yet, Brandon. That's the dappled forest. It won't even be out till this fall. You know, the sulfur update's cool. I like it. I built these elytra launchers. They're cool. I really enjoyed them. Wool slabs and stairs. Those are really cool. The new little sulfur cube. That's new and cool. I don't think that's a substantial change to the game. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's just a quality of life update. You know, hey, here's a little bit new stuff you can build with. Hey, here's a new little mob you can play with. I'm not complaining. I think it's cool. I still love that Minecraft still does updates for all these years. And I understand it. I really think they should be catering towards the people who only play a couple weeks a year. But also, I'm sad I'm never going to get an update. Hi, Money. Nino, thank you for the follow. All right, answer me this. What was the last substantial update? Substantial. Had a ton in it. What was the last big one? I give you Caves and Cliffs. Fully updated. I will give you Caves and Cliffs. Or I will give you the Nether update. Trial Chambers? Yeah, an argument could be made for Trial Chambers. Copper update? Yeah, the Copper update, Trial Chambers. I think the last substantial update was Caves and Cliffs. That fundamentally changed the game, right? Nether, like the Nether update fundamentally changed the Nether in Minecraft. Like the Nether used to be just one biome. When the Nether update came out, fundamentally changed Minecraft. When Caves and Cliffs came out, fundamentally changed Minecraft. Now we have way more up, way more down, way more up. Copper update, cool, added some cool stuff. Didn't fundamentally change the game. Like the sulfur update. I like the update. It's free stuff. Not gonna complain. It's updates. We played with it. Got some cool stuff. Didn't fundamentally change the game. You know what I mean? Like that's Trial Chambers added several upon new blocks and items. Again, new stuff, Kino, and it was a good update. We played the hell out of it. We built farms. We grinded. We farmed the mace. We did a ton of stuff with the Copper update. Trial Chambers was cool. It added a new weapon, and a new mechanic, Trial Chambers. Biomes cache. If if they did an end update, they would have to do new that would fundamentally change the game, would be an end update. I don't think Minecraft will do another fundamental change to Minecraft. I don't. But again, that's also, I don't want to seem like a typical Minecraft streamer and complain about that. I think they're going in the right direction. 702's thing with Vault. As much as I would like an end update, I would. Long-term player would love an end update. I understand why they're making these updates more catered towards the casual player base. Hey, here's a new biome to explore. Hey, here's some stairs. Hey, here's, you know, a new sulfur cave. Like, it's, it helps those people who can only play a couple weeks a year have more to do to hopefully keep them hooked. You know? That's what I see. Like the baby mobs. The baby mobs, they're adorable. That has no fundamental impact on the game. But that's people who want to hang out and, you know, they want to collect mobs. Good. I hope they have so much fun. I hope they do. What was the other change that was like a small change that we talked about a lot? I'm forgetting. Happy Gas. Happy Gas is cute. Good update. Cute. Helps people build better and stuff like that. Another small update. It's for those kind of players. Tate, thank you for the follow. And we use them again. I hope you guys understand. That's not me complaining. It's me understanding how Minecraft's going about this. Being able to craft saddles. Crafting, that's what it was. Crafting saddles. Crafting name tags. You used to have to grind to get name tags. You either had to find them or you had to get a max level villager. Saddles, same way. You grind. Now it's like, oh, here's your name tag. Here's your saddle. Okay. Oh, so Thumzun, that's not me. That is actually another one of our members, Dead Candy. This is the center of the world right here. It's where all of our portals for our Nether Hub comes through. And it's a clock tower. The name of the server is ClockCraft. So Candy built a clock tower in the center. That's where that inspiration come from. I can't take credit for that build. That was another very talented member of our team. Oh, I do it again, Sparkly. I crafted name tags. I have extra name tags now. I have extra saddles. I mean, I'm gonna use it. Zoom, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna not use it. I just think it's, you know, changing. Did I actually... No, I only do this to the right. I don't think they will ever update the end. And I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I really hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I would love for Mojang to prove me wrong. I will eat my words if they ever do it, but I don't think I'll have to. Nerfing villagers? They've been talking about nerfing villagers for like 3 years now. Either do it or shut up about it. Bam, I really hope they don't start bringing AI into Minecraft, but the way everybody does everything now, it would not surprise me if they'd hit us with the, we've changed how mob pathing works. Now mobs learn, and suddenly your world file size triples overnight because you have a zombie trapped in a 1x1 hole somewhere and it's learning. Tate, thank you for the follow. Hey, Jaden, I appreciate the follow, but please don't follow, unfollow, follow back, and then keep doing that. It's your 4th time this stream. I appreciate it. I hope you want to stick around. Please don't do that no more. Logan, thank you for the follow. Karami, thank you for the follow. Maybe pretty cool if they had a better offhand feature. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Darkness, thank you for the follow. No name, thank you for the follow. There's, again, quality of life. I don't think Minecraft will ever stop doing quality of life improvements to the game. I still think we'll get, like, little dappled forests and stairs and, you know, like, little spears and, like, new armor trims and new music discs to collect. I think Minecraft will always keep dropping stuff like that. I just don't think they'll make a fundamental change to the game again. Raj, thank you for the follow. Oh, no, Cash. Sulfur Cube's adorable. I like it. I've used it. The sulfur is a fun little mechanic. We already designed and put in sulfur elytra launchers around the world. I like this. I think it's a cool little thing to add to the game. It's not a fundamental change, though. What does this build at spawn? It's a flag for the 4th. Last year, we did a giant fireworks show. This year, I'm setting up beacons to do, like, a waving effect behind the flag. That's what I'm working on right now. Get my button back. Sorry? What are you sorry for? The skeletons would get aimbot. Oh yeah, no. AI-funded, AI-backed up skeletons would be a nuisance. Donate, thank you for the follow. Which part, Dash? Bringing it into Minecraft made quit playing on Hot Station. I probably wouldn't quit playing if they did it right, but again, every company nowadays is just going to AI for hell or high water. I saw this post, this guy was trying to buy a car, and it was a TikTok post. Had a couple million likes on it, so maybe you guys have seen it, but guy's trying to order a car, and the top comment is like, he couldn't, by the way. The moral of the story is this AI had no fucking clue what it was doing. And it's just this guy arguing, like, willing to spend money, and the AI just couldn't understand what he was asking for, and he's like, 3 people got fired to bring in this AI that does not work. No name, same warning I just gave the other guy. Please don't follow, unfollow, then follow again. I want a Terraria level boss in Minecraft. Yeah. I mean, another boss mob. I could see them doing another boss mob. Maybe like an end, like adding a new mob to the end, but not an actual, I don't think I would ever see them do an actual, big mob. So I want to put 2 delays on each of these. Because that should, and then I put stone in the front of it. So now this should trigger, like, in order. Yep. And then I put a clock on it, and we add a waving effect to it. Now I'm just gonna put stone on the face of all of these. And then do something like this. Put stone on the face of all of these, and then we'll put a clock on it. Let's actually hide the clock right here. Redstone dust goes right there. I need a torch and a lever. Oh, my PC. It shouldn't be too bad. Oh, I'm out of food. Vaughn, thank you for the follow. How old is the server? It'll be 6 months on the 10th. We're just getting started in the world. This goes here. And then this will go here. Set it to 3. And then grab a little bit more redstone dust. Goes right there. Oh, that might be a little too fast. Yeah, it's a little too fast. Okay. We're gonna have to add a little bit of a delay to it. That's fine. Alright, now we're just getting started. We're gonna have to put a hopper clock on this and slow it way down. Probably like on a 16 pulse would be my guess. Probably my guess. Oh yeah, no, we're just getting started. We've been in the world for 6 months. We're going to be in the world for 2 years at the minimum. And if you think the stuff I'm building is cool, you should see what some of the other members have built. I am just doing my best to keep up. Who's spamming? I'm not getting spams on my end. If somebody's spamming, I don't see them on my end. You real? Got it. Don't spam. They're spam sharing. Oh, that's not coming up for me. Here, I'll thank you for the follow. Curtis, thank you for the follow. Don't do that. Alright, we need to do a hopper clock. So I need 2 hoppers, which of course I don't have. That'd be way too convenient. Was the wood box? How do you join the world? It is a private world invite only. Litton and Crit, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that. I can't take all the credit. I'm just one of the guys on it. Give me 2 of these. I need 2 comparators. Perfect. And Preston, full block of redstone somewhere in here. Yeah, there we go. Perfection. You are good. Are you fully surrounded by cherry blossoms? Yep, this is the spawn. It's a big cherry grove mountain peaks biome. Brody, thank you for the follow. Shane, thank you for the follow. So this is spawn of the world. This is the community area. And then this is what we're building right now. I didn't think of the follow. Alright, let's put a hopper clock on this, because it's probably the only way this is gonna work. Yeah, no, that'll be fine. It's my favorite thing I've ever built. Favorite thing I've ever built in general, or favorite thing I've built in this world? Because there's two different answers to your question. Envy, thank you for the follow. Favorite thing I've ever built, or favorite thing I've built in this world? This world. Okay, so the best thing I have in this world so far is probably my villager trading hall. We spent a few weeks building it. There's over 120 villagers in it for every trade I could ever want. That's probably what I'm most proud of in this world. All in all, my favorite build I've ever done is my mega base from last season. I did a 8 million block base last season. And we've been in the world for a little under 6 months at this point. Honest. Justin, thank you for the follow. My favorite build I've ever done was last season's mega base. Like I said, that thing was a project. It was over 8 million, almost 8 million blocks placed. Took a year and a half to build. Was a lot. But it was really worth doing because I've never done one before, and it was a really cool journey to get to do that. How old is the world? The world is a little under 6 months old. I think I said what? I was going to put this on a 16. Let's see how that does. So I should shut them all off. They all relight. And then goes back on. They all shut off. Little drop frames. That's fine. That might be out of redstone loading distance, actually. Oh, they don't shut off at the same time. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. It was a good idea. They're turning on and off at random intervals. That didn't work. They all should be... Yeah, even with the pistons coming off the top of them, they're re-going off at their own thing. That's fine. You know what? It'd probably just be better if I hooked these up to an on-off switch anyway. You know, it was a cool idea to make them wave. That's probably just going to introduce a ton of lag. I think I'm just gonna hook them up to an on-off so that if somebody wants to see them on, they could turn them on. If not, they could turn them off. Jackson, I'd recommend getting a PC if you can afford one. Obviously, don't get one if you can't afford it. But if you can afford one, I recommend getting them. I love mine. That's what enables me to do all this cool shit. I do this. And then let me put this right about there. Let me say a little bit closer. There we go. Akon, thank you for the follow. See how far I can stretch this. There, there, there. Not you, so I need a repeater here. Here, 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 there. Not here, so repeater here. Turns that one on, repeater here. Turns that one on. All right, we got our on-off switch. I have a stream deck, runs Minecraft nicely. Nice. All right, now we can get out from underneath here. Now we have an on-off switch. So hit this. Turns it back on. We have our beacons. They'll relight. Okay, we're at spawn. We don't want it to be laggy. We don't need the beacons on. Hit this. Turns the beacons on. Off. We're getting better? Just saying. How long are you gonna be live for? About... I need to wrap up stream very shortly. I have to get off stream in 10 minutes. I was not paying attention to the clock. At all. But we got done our build, which looks nice. Yeah, crap. I will be live again tonight. At around 6:37. We have a special stream planned for tonight. I will clean this all up another time. Let's wrap things up so that I don't... All right, anything in here that I don't care about doesn't need to be in here. Just inventory dump it. All right, but yeah, that is gonna do it for stream today. Oh, let me turn these on so we can show this off. Hold and Jackson and Watson and Justin and Envy, thank you guys to follow. Welcome in. All right, let me do this. Actually, let's find a better posing spot. What time is it now? It's 2:30, 2:20. I have to be off stream in 9 minutes because I gotta go do. Oh, missed the drop. What's up, Danny? I see a please. Will I be live tonight? Yes, I will be live tonight. Tonight's stream, we have a special stream planned for it tonight. All right, shares, just ban them. If they're doing it, just ban them. Just ban them. I can't see it on my end. If you ask them to stop and they don't stop, just ban them. All right, yeah, so that was stream today. Great stream. Over 120 new followers. Yeah, that was coming. Over 120 new followers. Started off rough, had a ton of technical issues at the start of stream. Andrew and Miles, thank you for the follow right there at the end. And Oaks and Carter. I will be live again tonight. It's 2:30 now. I'll be live again around 6:30, 6:45. We have a special stream tonight. We're doing a game night with the other members of ClockCraft. So myself and the other members of the server will all be gaming together tonight. So special stream. Look forward to that. We'll all be live on our various platforms. I will not be live tomorrow morning. I'll be live again after the holiday. So I'll be live tonight with the other members for game night, and then I won't be back on the world streaming until Monday of next week. So, yeah, Monday, right? Yeah, Monday of next week. Should be a lot of fun. We're gonna, obviously I gotta take a picture for the 4th to post. And then we gotta finish some other farms at the base, but we got a lot of cool projects up and coming. So TikTok, I'm gonna wrap the stream up here. Twitch, you guys will get your extra 2 minutes of just chatting to end the stream. If you guys want to be part of the raid, I'm going to raid somebody out over on Twitch. So if you want to get some points over there, hop over to the purple side of the stream, and we'll go from there. TikTok, you guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a super fun but super safe holiday if you're celebrating. Remember, you started the weekend with 10 fingers, 10 toes. Make sure you end the weekend with 10 fingers and 10 toes. All right? If you're gonna do dangerous shit responsibly. Fair enough? As always, best way to support the channel is to get yourself some merch. The 4th of July merch sale ends this weekend. If you haven't gotten it yet, you won't be able to get it because it closes on Monday. As always, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later, TikTok. Peace. All right, let me go to the lobby real quick. Let me throw you guys on this screen. All right, let's ride out stream here. I don't know who just did Just a Girl. Well, I can tell you this. Meld's not updating chat right now. Hold on. Let me fix this, you garbage app. Let me do that. Reset it. Are we going to raid? I haven't decided yet. I want to make sure Meld's working. Because I want to raid out, but I want to make sure that I can see your guys' comments. Somebody after luck message. Somebody send a message. Oh, that didn't load. Great. Great. This app fucking sucks. Hi, hello. Yeah, no, nothing. Nothing at all is coming through on my end. Nothing at all. That's great. That's so great. That's so great. I love it. Meld, you are awful. Sending to YouTube. Oh, sending out the YouTube message. Are awful times 2. Oh, that one loaded over there. It's funny. It sees my messages. It doesn't see your guys' messages because that's what I need to see. I need to be able to see my own stuff and not your guys' stuff. That makes fucking so much sense. I wish Streamlabs wasn't horrible. I really wish Streamlabs wasn't the worst app I've ever used in my life so that we could get away from this. Nope, it's not working. Anyways, fuck it. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Who's live in the middle of the day on a Thursday? Following. Granny's live. We raided live. Not a lot of people live in the middle of the day today. Let's do Gaming Granny. Let's do Gaming Granny. All right, queuing up a raid for her right now. I can't see your guys' chats because the raid screen is up, but I'm assuming you guys are saying, wow, Kinger, you're the best. We love you, Kinger. You're the best streamer ever. I'm assuming that's what you guys are saying. I can't see chat because of this god-awful streaming software. But yeah, go give Gaming Granny a raid. She's awesome. She raided us the other night. She's her camera's currently upside down, which is unique. But yeah, go give her a raid. I'll be live again tonight. We have a special stream tonight. We're getting together with the other members of ClockCraft. We're having game night. We haven't had one in a while. And you guys might be surprised at what's going on. Some of the other members of ClockCraft might have accidentally or on purpose leaked what tonight's plan is already, if you're a detective enough. I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys in about 4 hours. I gotta run some errands. Be safe and same. I'll make the same speech to you guys now that I made the same speech to TikTok earlier. You started the weekend with 10 fingers and toes. If you know what I'm going for. You started with 10 fingers and toes. End the weekend with the same amount of fingers and toes that you start the weekend with. Okay? Whatever you start Friday night with, make sure you end with the same thing on Monday morning. That's Way Sport Channel. Buy yourself some merch. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Tell someone you love them. And I'll catch you guys later tonight. Peace. Really wish I could have seen your guys' comments because I can't see shit on my end.